Welcome to the SID View podcast.
That's what she said.
Jesus.
Hello, everybody. Oh, look at the live chat. It's off the charts already. Holy crap.
Mm-hmm. My man got 4 messages in here before I even had the window open.
Giggity dang. Wow, okay.
Oh, yeah, no problem, James. Did you guys see my little lives? They're real half-assed, but...
Oh, they're like quarter ass.
Yeah, whatever.
If even that, dude.
At least you still get to walk around and see what's happening. That's
Yeah.
like some next-level stuff.
I saw some interesting ones from your brother, too.
Yeah, I saw one with your brother. You farted in the elevator or something?
Yeah. I think I saw that one,
Classy.
too.
That's classy.
Diego, don't even deny it, dude. You're
you
caught.
We spent the night out drinking that night. That's so funny because the guys from BLR who Brody used to drive for, they're like, I know that hotel. They were staying at an Airbnb, got in their car, and drove to the hotel to hang out.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Must be a fun hotel.
It was.
Look at Waddell trying to... Listen, Waddell, when you make a comment, you stick with it, all right? You don't double delete comments, all right?
You can delete comments?
It's a warning.
Do you lose the XP?
Dude, I love it all. Look at everybody on the live chat. I love it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Everybody's in their shops working.
Don't get distracted now. We got work to do.
I can't help it. I love it. I live for this stuff.
We're screwed.
I seen what's his name was putting on a little party tonight. Did you see his little post?
Who's that now?
LJ from I think he's up in the Springfield.
Oh, LJ Alimo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, let's come over 7:00. Have a podcast party. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm down with that. That's
Yep.
cool.
That's where we are now, viewing parties for the podcast.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I've heard that's a pretty common thing, actually. It seems to be one of the top ways to watch.
I told you guys that Kyle Bonsignor says he watches it every Wednesday morning.
Right?
He's down in North Carolina.
Yeah, that's great, man.
I think I did know that, but I forgot. I asked him, I'm like, are you still on Long Island? He's like, no. We'll see him tomorrow. You going to Thompson tomorrow? No.
I don't do stuff outside of.
You really don't.
No,
You still going to the Seaconk with us on Saturday?
It's this Saturday?
Don't start.
Dude,
Don't start.
I mean,
Is it this Saturday?
Can you
You're
at least
going,
switch
dude.
it up?
Don't
Or-
start.
Can we do another Saturday?
No.
I mean, my late model is in pieces.
You're going, dude.
You're going to have
You
to
guys
drag it
don't
there. How about
need
you
me.
drag it there and work on it?
We knew you weren't
Compromise.
going. You never hang out with us.
How many times does he say he's going to go? And
I
then
never
doesn't?
say I'm gonna. I was gonna go a couple weeks ago. Sid had this big plan, and then crickets for like 2 days.
Don't throw it on me, dude.
Dude, you said Saturday.
We'll see you at Seaconk.
You didn't say 3 Saturdays
We'll
from
see you
now.
at Seaconk.
What the hell?
Come on now, pay attention.
I am. I'm watching everything. I'm watching the
I
live.
think you're ready.
Right.
Those spectator races are pretty amazing.
That's what she said.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Man Cave for the next edition of the Sid's View podcast. Another Tuesday night. We're ready to roll. Diego's in the house. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, man. Happy to be back. Spent the weekend down in Hickory supporting my nephew, but man, it feels good to be home.
All right, our girl Rem's over here on the controls, ready to roll.
Am I going to be the one doing this?
Well, I was supposed to have a joke at this part in the show, but I got flustered. I got nothing. Go ahead.
Yo, yo, yo. It's a beautiful Tuesday. I'm here with my boys. Let's do this.
All right, our man Rob's down there in the bullpen as always.
What up, everybody? Your man Rob back in house. And as always, as Sid said, I got to bring some new fashion out. I got a brand new one for you this week. I call it simply the Speckle.
Nicely done. And our man Bonsa at the news desk again. What's up, bro?
Where's my super suit?
We got a lot to talk about tonight, including a star stunner and an SK modified milestone where Max was money.
All right, everybody. Listen, you want to join that live chat tonight because I got to tell you, we have some really cool stuff going on. Not only the Who Won the Week, but you're also going to we're going to tell you about a new segment that we have that we're really excited about. And you also get bonus content on Thursdays when you are a podcast member. And that means this week you're going to see some videos with our in-studio guests. Jason Lafayette's in the house. What's up, brother?
Hey, man. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you coming along, sitting in the Seaconk Grand Prix hot seat. We got a lot to go over this week. Diego, where should we start? Should we tell them with the big news?
Yeah, let's get into it, man. This is great news.
So I was at Seaconk on Friday, and I saw Kaz Williams.
At
Now-
Seekonk.
No, sorry, Stafford.
Stafford,
Yeah,
yeah.
Stafford. Sorry about that.
Yep.
And so I got to know Kaz a while back when he used to own Eric Burnt's SK Modified over at Stafford for a while. And he was asking about how we can do something for the podcast. So he came up with this original idea about doing the hard hit of the week. It's going to be the modified hard hit of the week. We're going to treat it a lot like we do the Who Won the Week. At the end of the show, we will all vote for who had the hardest week and basically who is deserving of a $500 gift from the Sid's View podcast and Kaz Custom Auto to help get their car back together. So, eligible teams are Tour Modifieds, Open Modifieds, SK Modifieds, SK Lights. And every week for the next 6 weeks, we will do just that and try to find out who had the hardest hit of the week.
Who lost the week?
So,
to speak.
so what you're telling me is you have to be a podcast member,
That is correct.
right? You have to be a podcast member.
Very important. Yes. that
So
is
if you're
true.
not one,
you better get in there.
You better get in because it means something to put the vote on, especially for somebody that's wrecked really hard. You know, I just want to say this real quick. Kaz has been a huge part of Eric Burnt's career, and I remember him on the quarter panels, and it's only fitting that it's an open wheel because he's been an open wheel guy as long as I've known him.
Yes, for sure. So let me, we'll just throw this up here real quick. So that's the deal right there. So everybody here in the studio and everybody in the live chat will get a chance to vote. And whoever gets the most votes, we will be sending them $500 and we'll give them some Sid's View merch as well. So very excited. Thankful to have Kaz join our marketing partners. And we're really excited to be able to do this that gives back to the racing community. We're pretty excited about it.
That I'm going to tell you this. This is next level.
100%.
No, this is 1,000% next level and so cool to be part of.
Right.
Speaking of marketing partners, let's get things started down below. You know how we do it, Diego. Every week, our friends over there at Monaco Ford, they like to give us the old top 5 results with everything that's happened this past week. So, listen, we were over at Star Speedway on Saturday. Had a good time with the Monaco Modified Series. They had 20 cars there. A little bit light on the car count, but as we will get into shortly, there was a ton of drama. And so we were glad that we had the drone back. Big shout out to Bobby Weber, junior and senior. Very accommodating. When we go now and work with these guys and we're bringing the drone, it's not like you can just show up and put some GoPros on. You got to coordinate with the people running the facility, and they were totally accommodating to us and our team. So we appreciate that. And so that was our week. How about you?
Yeah, listen, obviously I was down at Hickory. They had the I'm gonna call it equivalent to almost a snowball or snowflake derby. That's the kind of money that was put out. $50,000 for the late model stocks, $30,000 for the pro lates. The unfortunate part is there was a heck of a lot of rain. It was like 100 on Thursday and Friday, and then rained nothing but Saturday and Sunday. So you guys are going to find this hard to believe. I went all the way down there to watch the race and missed the race.
No way.
Yeah,
you were going to
dude.
come back before it ran?
Well, because
I know it got pushed
I had
back.
postponed my flight. Emma was
Wow.
like, Dad, we should just leave on Monday. But, when you're somewhere from Thursday, I was ready to come home.
Yeah.
Right.
And I said, all right, I already postponed my flight. I was supposed to leave Sunday at 8:30. This is no lie. I got to tell you, so we look at the weather. I'm like, yeah, there's like 4 or 5% chance of rain tomorrow. We'll just postpone the flight till 8:30. I should easily be able to catch the race and start at 1.
Right.
I'm having breakfast, 4% chance of rain. We get there at about 12:30. The skies just opened up.
4%
And it was like
chance.
100% chance till like
Right.
6.
Still a chance.
Yeah, but, it's unfortunate that I missed the event. But I'm going to tell you this. I race cars and we go to the races. To me, it's more about hanging out with my family and just supporting Brody. But all my friends go. We have dinner. We stay in the same hotel. It's a lot of fun, even
Right.
though it rains. And not to mention one of our best friends, Crew Chief Brody, that lives down there now. So overall, great weekend for us.
So Emma chimed in on the chat. He got the "I told you so" all the way home.
Dude, listen, I'm going to tell you this.
I mean, we need to read a couple of the live chats every so often.
I said to Emma, I feel like I'm with my freaking mom. Will you shut the hell up? Like everything I do, the way I drive, the way I switch lanes.
All right, he got triggered. Let's keep the show going here. Bonssa's ready to roll. Let's get the weekly update. We got a lot to get over. Go over.
Weekly update presented by Fowler's Auto Wrecking. You mentioned going over, Sid. Somebody did go over. More on that in a few.
Wow.
We start with the Wild and Wacky Wednesday at New London Waterford Speedbowl. Super X Cars, Sean Skinner got his third win of the year. In the X Cars, Christian Herman has won 2 of the last 3 features. Legend Cars, Jacob Rowdy Burns, 4 for 5 on the year now.
Reminator, what do you got for us? Come on now.
Well, we do have a video, a crazy incident that happened right in the beginning of the race, in case y'all didn't know. So let's go to the clip.
Let's do it.
It's Ethan Dion with the jump. Headed rolling into turn.
That's a lot of legend cars, man.
Yeah, they got a great field there.
Yeah,
my
that's
lord.
good.
Away from the field, it's Ethan Dion.
And then there was a scramble behind Dion on the inside. That looks to be the 99 of Shalosky as she come back across the line. She's being attacked on the outside by Brody Wakefield.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Oh, my.
Flipping its right down the front straightaway.
Wow.
I got to start going to wacky, man.
All right, so we just need to public service announcement out there to my man Nick Tito. Thank you so much for sending the videos.
Yeah, man.
You got to let that video roll there for a little while, guys.
I was about to
Make
say
sure
that was an abrupt cut.
Seriously, we got to see if the driver gets out and everything's okay.
I know. And here I was going to say, oh, he missed the wreck, but no.
Yeah.
That thing got a hell of a lot worse.
Those legend cars
My
are
goodness.
scary, man.
Oh, dude, listen, and they're fast at the Speedbowl,
I know.
man. They are getting it.
Jason, you ever driven one of those things?
I haven't, but my buddy Mike Hopkins did.
Yeah.
He brought it there. The thing was super fast. He came out. He said it's scary.
Yeah.
So
I mean, a lot of the mod guys that we've had come in here say that they've learned a ton from them, right?
I'd love
Yeah.
to try one.
Yeah, you probably do what we just saw.
Yeah, probably. I mean, with my size, I don't know if I know they have big boy chassis, but I don't know if they got one big enough for me.
We've had so many people on, like you just said, that say that the legend car is almost like, in terms of the classic progression, like the most important car to really get good at, which I always thought was confusing because it's so different from everything that comes after.
A lot of people say it's the hardest they've ever driven.
Yep.
I mean, I think it's because of the short wheelbase.
Yep.
Right, and it just makes it. You got to be really smooth to control it.
Oh yeah,
Those
twitchy.
things are finicky.
Yep.
Right.
Going to Bandoleros, defending champion David Bernier gets his first win of the season. The Bandos have been pretty competitive at the bowl this year. A lot of different winners.
And fields. They're getting plus
the field
10
is getting
cars.
bigger, yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Those Bandos at Waterford, they scare me too because they're packed up like it's a super speedway race.
Yeah, it is for them.
Those are. I'm going to tell you this because we ran them.
Yeah, Emma had a wicked
Oh,
flip
the
in
flip!
those, right?
And the video we have, her head is just mushrooming
Like
it
in the
over, and
roll bar.
she's rolling
Yeah.
over the cage. That place is. I don't even think the Bando should be running there. Honestly, it's the kids are too young. The things are like almost street stock speeds of a couple years ago.
Yes.
At a 10-year-old at the wheel.
I've seen so many huge ones there.
Yeah, it's
Right.
it's a disaster waiting to happen. That's just my feeling.
I'm with you.
It's way too big for those kids.
Now we go to Friday at Stafford Speedway, which was headlined by the 12th SK5K, where Max Zackham scored the victory, his first win at Stafford, and the 100th different SK modified winner at Stafford Speedway.
Bro, put an ass whooping on.
Dude, that was
Yep,
unbelievable.
Bro, that
Dominant.
was a straight
Dominant.
ass whooping. I'm gonna call it like it was. Like,
Yeah.
I turned it on because I was down south and I'm like watching. We went to dinner. I'm like, where is he? I mean, there's the battle for second, and Zackham was like 3 seconds ahead. But they have been fast as hell there.
Dude,
Yeah.
they have all year. I mean, early in the year, we talked about who he's been most impressed by. It was like maybe the end of May. I said Max Zackham, and he made some comment about how he loaded that thing up in the garage and it just sat there untouched, and they brought the same thing out. Evidently, it worked for him.
I got to tell you this. I feel like Max Zackham, you know, he's bounced around from rides to rides his whole career.
Yeah.
Right? He's been, and then they always have a family car. Right. And the family car, they shine some weeks, and some weeks they struggle. It's just the nature of the beast for those cars. But I gotta say, you know, he's really making a believer out of me now. Watching him race, he's damn competitive. He was in the Prestige car. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the Prestige Motorsports
Yeah, the
car.
Pisa car.
He was
Yep.
in the Pisa car. He had a lot of good runnings. He had a great running. I know you're going to get to. I don't mean to jump the script, but he had a good running at the tri-track race.
Yep.
I mean, he scored the win at the SK 5K. I mean, there's some big dogs there.
Oh, yeah.
And to show up, only run 4 shows a year and come and stink to show up like that. I mean, I didn't get a chance to watch the whole race, so I don't know how he got so far out front. But obviously, he's running strong.
That card never fell off.
Yeah.
It was consistent the whole way through. Shout out to Ryan Morgan, too. That's a big win for him as well.
Well, Ryan Morgan's a driver, and he puts another driver in his car.
Yeah.
It's a little weird, but man, it works.
It does.
Yeah.
And during that race, point leader Michael Christopher Jr. had a mechanical issue and crashed out, which affected the point standings substantially.
For the Tick Mike and the actual SK championship itself.
Because Mikey Flynn ended up winning the Triple Crown.
Oh,
because
nice,
of that.
nice. I mean, if you don't mind me asking, what that was a 3-race deal.
Yes.
And a separate purse and championship.
Yes.
Is that how that worked?
So they essentially had like a point fund that was split evenly amongst everyone who actually competed in all 3 events, and then they also had like a grand prize for the winner.
So does everybody qualify that runs the SKs that ran the 3 events? Is that how
That ran all 3, yes.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
And Mikey Flynn won a giant nuts and bolt cabinet too.
Oh, that was a
valued
great
at
prize.
The Mag Daddy.
You seen that, right,
That was like
Jason?
$4,500.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember
great.
when I think Root put it up or Stafford put it up. I'm like, that is an awesome prize.
Yeah.
No, it really is, because if you have a race shop, that's like gold.
Yep. That's the one.
Yeah, it is.
Going to late models.
Oh, stop.
There's
Remy.
there is some drama that we didn't talk about.
I mean, where's the line?
Remy, you're the video switcher, you know. You can basically just shut them up by just going to your camera
Or even
and start
muting us.
talking
I mean,
to
you
them.
can do
Yeah,
it.
you could mute my mic.
All the power to you.
I don't know if I could do that to y'all, but I have a couple of clips from that race. I do have some drama with Aru and Owen. I'm gonna show y'all. Here you go.
Looking forward to it.
Owen's right front brake rotor was glowing red last time by in turn 3. Oh, he gets into David Arud, who hits the wall, catches the right rear with the opening, and crashes right in front of me. Driver's side into the safer barrier.
Ooh, damn.
Look at the right rear.
Dude,
you see
demolished.
how far back the
I didn't
rear
even
end
see
was?
What did he just clip him on? I mean, it looks like he just clipped him.
Owen tried to go to the inside and mistimed it and caught David's back bumper and shot him in the wall.
Yeah. Obviously nothing intentional, but it turned into such a weird wreck. I mean, I thought it was over, and then he slides into the entrance basically of the from turn 3.
Man, I tell you this, just watching that, I like Dave Arut. They have a great program, and it just kind of sums up his year.
Oh, yeah. He's had a rough year.
Yeah, it just sums up his year, and they always bring good stuff to the track. They just haven't been able to connect all the dots this year. Some years are better than others, you know.
And he was running 5th or 6th, I think, when that wreck happened. So he was running towards the front of the field.
Yeah. Unlucky paint job.
Oh yeah, he did change
Just
it up.
switched
a
it
little
up.
bit.
Yeah, it's cool.
To the blue and yellow. I like it.
I like it too. I love his paint schemes.
Evidently, it's a bad omen though.
Yeah.
I think that was Paul's SK Light. He
Yeah,
just-
that's Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yep.
Yeah. They
No
took that because
kidding.
that's David's old SK that he won with a few years ago.
Oh, I didn't even know that. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Very cool.
Because Paul's out. He got banged up in a
Yeah,
wreck a few
very
weeks
good.
back.
All right, our boy Kenny, man, you got to chill in the chat, bro. You can't just flood it with a gazillion comments, man.
CT Racing Corner.
Dial it back a little bit. Let's just dial it back. All right, everybody can enjoy the chat. Oh my goodness.
I love Kenny though.
It's the Racing Corner.
Hell yeah.
Okay, and then we also have a little bit of drama with Chapman and Vassar.
Yes.
Let's see this one.
Here we go.
You're really proud of yourself, aren't you?
It's just not side by side for the lead. It's side by side all the way back to the bottom of the top 15. Back to the stripe they come.
Oh, trouble front straightaway. One car up in
Wow.
the air. That's the Tyler Chapman car. And 5
So I
cars
heard
become
from somebody
collected.
that Flannery's car also popped out of gear, which was why he was
I
so
heard that
slow.
too.
Yeah, so I thought that was a terrible call on Noah Corner. Got penalized for that. And then I saw them up at the tri-track race, and Noah basically said that, yeah, that's what Flannery told him, and that Scambato talked to him later and said, yeah, we probably got that wrong. Which I said to Noah, I'm like, you know what? I mean, good on Chris to own up if he thought he made a mistake, but it doesn't really do too much after the fact.
Yeah,
You know what
right.
mean?
I mean,
It's
that's
kind of like when the NFL says they blew a pass interference call that cost somebody the game. You know,
Right.
it's the same thing.
And
Hey,
they still lost the game.
Kudos to Corner, though. He came back, still finished top 10.
Yeah, I know, but they you know, they've been good lately. They've been running a lot better lately on their Open Series and their SK program.
I was going to say that team's resilient because they ran well at Star too. Again, we'll get to it later, but they were not running bad at all. They weren't down in the dumps.
They've always been good. They just had no luck.
Yeah,
that's the big thing.
Well, you guys always know I've always voted for those guys. I'm a big fan of Corner. He's a great person.
Oh yeah,
it sucks, man, when a human being kind of screws up your night. So I know mistakes happen. Yeah. But you have to be sure, right? I mean, you have to be sure if you're going to ruin somebody's night because they probably spent $2,000 that night to get there to do that, and to pull that from them. I know mistakes happen, but man, you just have to be sure. That's it.
Now we go to the late models where Wayne Corey Jr. got his second win of the year.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a good win. Then we go to SK Lights where Meg Fuller ended a near 2-year-long drought, scoring her first win of the season.
She put a whooping on Hovey.
She held him off.
Dude, she took the lead.
Oh,
and
Nick's going to yell at me
she
tomorrow.
Checked out after that, man. She just ran away and hid. But then I thought when that caution came out, I was like, uh-oh, she could be in trouble. But she was fast, man.
Yeah.
And that was a great moment at the end of that race when she was coming across the checker. The crowd was roaring. I mean, she's hugely popular.
Yeah, you could just look. You didn't have to have the audio on to see that people are excited. And I'm going to say it. I know your boy might be upset, Diego. But they had, at the beginning of the year, I thought definitively, like, bar none, the fastest car. Now, feels like the rest of the field's creeping up on them. The points gap just keeps closing and closing.
I thought, I talked to Nick today about it because he had took the day off yesterday, and I had said to him, man, she was good. He's like, she was good Friday night. He said she had a good car, and it took Nick a minute to get there. He had a bad week the week before.
Yep.
And he fought back strong this week. And, there becomes a point, right, as a driver, and Jason, you could probably attest to this, that, you're running for points. It's getting down to the end of the year. I'm not saying Nick is taking it easy because Meg Fuller deserved that. She was fast.
Yes.
She got out front.
Yes.
That was not a gimme win. Hovey was there at the end. Nick was there.
Anglace, yep.
And Anglace is as fast as Hovey right now.
Yep.
Anglace is real fast.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So that was by far not a gimme race. She could have easily screwed that up on any one of those corners, and it would, because those guys would have pounced on her bad.
No, and don't get me wrong. If you put a gun to my head, say pick the fastest car in the SK Lights, probably would still say the 16.
Right.
But with the handicap system there, you have to be more than the fastest car by just a little bit.
Yeah.
If you want to feel like you're running away with it, you need to be the fastest car by a lot, and I don't know if they are anymore.
Yeah. Great job by Meg Fuller, though.
Talking about the crowd, being up in turn 3 with my headset on that reduces noise a lot, I couldn't believe, I could, how loud the crowd was when she got out of the car.
I was on the tower.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it was loud.
Yeah,
and then the moment when she got out of the car, and then Rick came, and they ran towards each other and hugged each other. That was a great moment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now we go to limited late models, where we saw another first-time winner in that division. This time it was Travis Haidar getting his first limited late model win. Unfortunately for our guest, the point leader, Jason Lafayette, he crashed out early in that feature.
Nah, but the Street Stock boys are running it up this year. They've got a division on lock.
I watched that race because I had to replay him because I try to educate myself a little before I come here. And I'm like, damn, Lafayette's starting deep. And Haidar was starting in the second row. You must have had a rough heat race or something, I'm taking, or is that just a handicap?
That's just a handicap.
Yeah, because you were back like 12th or...
Yeah, it was 11th.
Oh, yeah,
so we're 11th, and I guess Travis ended up... So you can't start... I think it's the top 5, I think it is. So if you haven't won a race, you start in that particular...
Top 5.
Yeah. What a great win for Haidar, though.
So hold on a second. If you are a feature winner during the season, you can't start in the top 5. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah.
So basically, because Adrian Paradise wasn't there, and basically he flipped and took that spot because it loads the top 5 with people that haven't won.
Yep. Yeah,
and then goes from there.
Yeah.
So even though last week was not the great week for you, but I mean the week before you won, you've had the point lead. I mean, just talk about your season so far. This has to be, as I would think, it's a little beyond expectations.
Dream
season from the rookies here. Or did you come in confident that you were going to have a season like this?
I knew the car would be good, and they are pretty close to a street stock, but I mean to have this kind of season, it was unexpected.
And what about the because we've admitted it here that going into the season, right? Travis was all the hype. He won 11 races last year. And do you like kind of being the little
absolutely.
quiet assassin?
Yeah, we can just fly under the radar a little bit.
Yeah, right.
It's
Takes
like
a little
repeat.
pressure off, right? Yeah.
It's like a repeat of our pit preview interview, practically.
Yeah.
Here's the exact same set of questions.
Yep.
But listen, that 55 has been consistent as hell.
Yeah.
Every week, man, stalking people. Like you just come from nowhere and all of a sudden here you are again. And the car is beautiful, by the way. I love it. I think Johnny Catania did it.
Did a great job.
Did a great job on the car. The thing looks beautiful. And you are just constantly stalking cars.
The car is great, right? Like
Yeah.
it has great drive. It makes it easy.
Yeah.
What did you say the other week? It's easy to keep the limiteds looking beautiful because they don't crumple like the streeters do.
That was the whole ploy to get me into the limiteds was that we didn't have to bang out fenders and stuff like that because it's plastic, right?
Right.
Yeah, and you picked a good Penske to put on it, I will say.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Now we go to the street stocks where Brandon Warren got his first win of the year in a very physical feature.
That's for sure.
I do have a video of some physical.
He already set it up, Remy.
Yeah, well, here we
He
go.
takes the lead down into turn number 1. Smoke erupts from a car in the top 7.
They're 3 wide mid-pack, and around goes the 84 Burt Willett. A couple other cars get collected, including the 27 and the 49 of Jason Raymond.
Marvin Minkler also had nowhere to go, spun into that one.
Well,
The 27.
You don't miss that, do you?
Wow.
There's no way you can. Everyone's 2 and 3 wide.
Yeah, man.
Burt Willett's getting tired of being spun out.
Oh, he's understandably. I mean,
I don't
he
blame
was
him.
the point leader for a while there. Now it feels like he's just dropping by none of his own doing. I don't know what more he could do.
He voiced his opinion this week.
Understandably.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
And Plemons got black flagged for that and came back to finish third anyways. That was quite the charge by him.
He's fast.
He is.
He is our guest last week, but he is fast everywhere.
Now we go to Waterford on Saturday, starting with the SK Modifieds, where John Pulio made his first appearance of the year and dominated the feature to take the win. He's the first driver that's not Eric Byrne or Andrew Moeller to win in that division this season.
I wonder if we'll see him more often now.
I don't know.
I think Moeller wants him back.
Well, the thing is, too, this is...
Your car owner likes to race here, though.
Yeah.
JP grew up there with his dad.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I know JP's getting a lot of credit, which is rightly deserved. His father works endlessly to make sure he's that fast. So I just want to make sure I give Ed a shout out for all the hard work he puts in. And also Vinny Beadle, who's been in and out of the sport, and he's back in full time with them and giving those guys what they need to wherever they show up. They're fast. And even with that open car, I'll only give it a matter of time.
Right.
Before he's up there with those guys and duking it out. So I just wanted to get that out because Ed's a friend of mine, and I'm real happy to see those guys succeeding wherever they go.
Well, here's another popular driver at the Bowl getting it done. Late models, Dougie Fresh, Doug Curry, got his first win of the season. It was him and Gaedeke that were nose to tail for most of that feature.
Mm-hmm. Congrats to them.
Yeah, for sure.
SK Lights, Nick Hovey is 3 for his last 4. He racked up another win at the Bowl. Street Stocks, another driver that stays hot, Aaron Plemons, 4 wins in the last 5 races.
Could you imagine?
I know. He's putting the smackdown on everywhere.
Right?
Al Stone hung in there longer, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, for sure.
Then the legend cars, point leader Riley Paul finally gets that first win out of the way this year. That was a big one for him.
Happy for those guys.
Oh, I said to Gary Paul, we sit in line sometimes. I'm like, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
They've been consistently fast. And I'm telling you this, man. I don't know if you know Gary Paul from back in the day when his son was driving Jeffrey. Gary works endless.
Yeah. He knows those cars really well.
And he knows them well. I look over there. I mean, listen, we're not young guys. He's on his hands and knees. He's got the front end apart. I mean, he is just a machine over there nonstop.
Mm-hmm.
So it's great to see those guys, succeed when they work as hard as they do.
Sid, that would have been a crazy "that's what she said" if he managed to hit that one.
I know, my bad. Slacking.
Yep.
Then we go to the Crown Victorias, where Austin Erickson got his first win at the Bowl. And then the Pro 4 Modifieds were in town. Great field. Doug Meservey Jr. got his second win in that tour this season after Rob Riccardi Jr. spun out of the lead on his own, which was very shocking. It was a really good race, by the way. The Pro 4s put on a dang good show. Then we go to Saturday at Star with the Monaco Modified Tri-Track Series that saw a first-time winner in Blake Barney. His first Monaco Modified win by just 17 thousandths of a second over Teddy Hodgson in a wild race that saw the leaders clash in the final laps.
You know what's crazy? There's so much happened in that race that I forgot there was even a photo finish. Like, the photo finish is like 4th or 5th on the list of things to talk about in that race.
That's crazy.
And because of that win by Barney, he's in the race of champions at Thompson for the World Series, October 11th.
He punched his ticket.
Yep.
What a win, though. I mean, I know there was a lot that happened during that event, but, man, what a win for Blake Barney.
That's huge for him.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I know they've got good equipment. They have beautiful cars. Always have a lot of chrome. You know, I love me some chrome.
Yeah.
But, man, those guys, when I seen that they had won, I'm like, good for those guys because they just never quit. They keep racing all over and finally got down a big, it might be one of his biggest wins of his career, I think.
And he was driving the 14, right? That car's been around for a long time.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, his family's been racing forever.
Yeah.
Down in Yep.
So it's cool to see that car back in
Speak
victory lane.
words.
Well, I have 2 clips full of drama. So the first one is of Woody Pitcat and Mad Dog. So here we go.
It's Mad Pup.
Yeah, Mad Pup.
Pup.
So this was pretty, we'll get to them here in a second. Woody was fast, man. So that's him and Mad, they get together right there.
That was real tight racing.
Of course, the drone just insult to injury, dude. You reckon that drone's right in your face in
right
like
up in
2
there.
seconds.
The drone comes up like, what happened?
I know. Oh, why so sad?
Yeah, I like easing you into the replays. First you get the guys that made it out of there unscathed, and then you get the carnage afterwards. But Ronnie was right there.
That was a nice
look
save
at
by
that
Bonsa.
save. Yeah, crazy.
And this is Kyle. Front row seat to the action.
It's a little tap there.
Yeah, maybe they hit wheels or something.
So,
Well, you'll
yeah,
see
so
it
this
there.
is from George's car.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Did you see his wheel stop?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they hit wheels. It just locked the wheel up.
So here's Woody. Yep.
And there it is.
That's what happened. It
Wheel to
was
wheel
that was
contact.
purely accidental.
Right.
I can tell you this: when that happens, it rips the wheel right out of your hand.
Well, I don't know if Woody saw
Here's
that
the drone footage.
This is a phenomenal angle.
The drone
you
always
see
is.
it all. Just a little bit upset by the 39.
What a shot.
So I mean, Woody was just
irate.
That's one way of putting it.
But I have to say that George didn't do himself any favors either because...
Yeah, watch what happens.
So me and Rob were up in the tower, and like you can just kind of sense something's going to happen. Mm-hmm. He kind of just was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, he's not going fast enough here for me to think he's going
Woody
to the
might be
pits.
waiting for him
Right.
here. But...
Here comes George.
They come around 3 and 4. So he does go by him.
And then Bassett hung a bit of a right there.
Right. And then,
He knew it was coming.
Now listen to the track, guys. Park them both.
Didn't Woody just hop over him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude.
He
So-
almost monster trucked him.
Haven't they had a...
They parked them both?
Yeah.
Yes.
Woody and George, they've had a history.
Well,
a couple
did
years
Bassett
back.
actually get parked? thought he came
Actually,
back out.
yeah, no, you're right. Actually,
I think he
don't-
just went in the pits.
I think you're right. Yep, I think you're right. Let me see.
Oh, that was a little aggressive.
He came.
You think so?
That was aggressive.
That was a lot.
No, Woody finished 16th and George finished 17th.
Okay, well, there you go. I guess they did park him.
Yeah, I thought that was the case.
Yep.
Okay. And then I have another clip with Jake Johnson and John McKennedy drama. So
way.
here we go.
Now, John is passing Jake on the outside.
Yeah, John was the fastest car in the track at this point in the race.
He was about the only one that could hold the outside. Him and Hirschman really were the main two that could do it. So, Jakey's desperate here.
I mean, I don't know the exact. Oh, here we go. 5 laps to go.
This is the race. This is the race for the win right here.
100%.
Well, they think it is.
For sure.
Two really good drivers, though.
And
then
here it comes.
Here it goes.
Right in front of the pack.
So we had a little discussion about this before we went live. Of course, with Diego, who's driven modifieds many a time. Again, here's a clip for the eventual race winner. Look how close he comes to getting involved in this.
Oh, yeah.
He gets out of it.
Wow.
And then...
That was a pucker-up moment.
And he battled with Teddy.
Sure.
And Teddy got just dipped behind all of it.
Man. Look at all these crazy in-cars. Ooh. That was my pick right there.
I mean, we basically put a camera on every car except for the ones that won't let us, which is basically Swanson's 25, Hirschman's 60. For the most part, every car that shows up wants a camera. We'll put one on there.
Dude, and Ronnie at that point was looking for almost a Cinderella story.
Yeah,
'cause he had to
Ronnie was
pit
having a
way late
good
in the
night.
game.
So you can't really tell much from McKennedy's.
Except for that he got hit a whole bunch of times.
But I think this is a pretty telling one. But, I mean, everybody seems to be seeing it differently because Diego had a totally different take than I did when we watched it. So this is Jake's. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot going into the 79, in my opinion. But
I don't know. It almost seemed like it might have been hard to get off him after the first little bit of contact.
He was racing hard, but Jake was pushing up a little bit there and got into John.
That's what
It
I
wasn't
think,
blatant.
man.
It was hard racing, but
Yeah.
I mean, I think Jake deserved a penalty there because
Yeah.
he was the one that went up into him.
yeah, I think that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's so hard to tell. I mean, these guys are racing. Do you think Jake wanted that to happen? Hell
No.
He's probably trying to slow his momentum down. It's like drafting, right? You just try to slow him down. If you can slow him down for another lap, you're almost down to 3 or 2 to go.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's a real dogfight.
Right.
It's just unfortunate, obviously.
Yeah, it's not like he was hooking right into him or anything.
Yeah.
Well, you know what this means.
I'm not sure you're going to tell me. Oh, yeah.
Well, after the race, Sean Corshane went down to the pits for his Race Day CT website and got this soundbite from McKennedy, who was pretty fired up afterwards. Oh, audio.
Your call on what happened out there.
Pretty simple. Jake Johnson does Jake Johnson things. I don't know if it's because his eyes are cross-eyed or what, but I mean, it bounces off of everybody. The kid got into me a few times last year. I kind of let it go. Got beside him a few times there at the end, ran me in the wall. 3 laps in a row, kept bouncing up the side of me through 1 and 2. Then I finally clear the kid, and the kid fucking spins me out. The kid just, if he ain't winning, nobody's winning. He just spoiled little bitch.
Oh, God. Another gem from the 79.
So there was some good sound bites. David Arude had one. Bert was pretty fired up online, but that's
a hot week. For
and I like how he basically just dropped the mic and walked away.
A classic McKennedy.
So thanks for Sean Corshane and Race Day CT for sending us that clip.
His accent is unbelievable.
Oh, he's got a great Boston
Yeah, I
accent.
don't know if that could have been quote of the week without.
My God.
All right, what else you got there, Bonsa? Hold on a second. Yeah, we need to play that. We need to play the finish.
Yeah.
Remy's got it queued up.
Here we go.
What did I say
Yeah,
earlier?
last
You
two
almost
laps.
forget about the photo finish.
So Blake Barney and Teddy Hodgson.
With Jeffrey Battle
And
right
Jeffrey
behind
Battle
him.
behind him, yep. My man Ben on the drone, killing it. You know, it's funny because Teddy had a fast car. He was running up front early and then pit stop, and then I kind of forgot about him. I mean, that's a great finish.
Wow.
And it was crazy. I mean, one of my duties with Monaco is to do the post-race interviews, and I was taking notes on the guys up front all day long. After that last wreck that we showed before the finish, I just threw the whole book out. I was like, we're just going to put the mic in their face saying, what the hell happened out there?
Yeah, that was
I don't know what
great,
else you could
man.
do.
Hell yeah.
I know it's not a win, but Teddy needed that run.
Oh, definitely.
He's had a
and
rough
he was proud
year.
of it.
Yeah, that was a really needed top 5 finish, podium finish for them. Now we go to White Mountain Motorsports Park, where the American Canadian Tour had their Midsummer Classic 250. And the winner of that one was Raphael Lessard, his second win of the season in that tour.
So we looked diligently for some video footage from this race, and we found some. Thanks to our friend Scott Tapley.
Oh, I thought you were going to say couldn't find any.
No.
7 to go for Fisher. Lessard is there.
Caden Fisher in the yellow car leading.
So
Lessard
Tapley
gives
said
him a
these
little
guys
bit of
were
help that
battling
time
for
through 1
about
and 2.
60 laps.
Dives it deep into 3 for the lead.
Leaning on him a bit.
Lessard is nasty.
That time across the stripe, it was
they're
a 48
glued
car
together,
with a
dude.
race
This is going to
lead.
get bad.
He used to race
Raphael
NASCAR trucks.
Lessard coming back around to 5 laps to go, and he's moved himself to the top spot. 5 laps to go for Lessard in the 48 car.
Oh, my God, the truck
Caden
series
Fisher
star.
in the 18 tries to drive it deep to get back alongside of him, but cannot do it.
You know, it's funny. Brody says to
4
me,
laps to go for
that
Tardif.
boy's got like a 60-point
Excuse
lead
me,
in that series,
for
and that
Lessard
is a
in
tough
the 48,
series.
and he has to deal now with the lap car of Tardif in the 31.
Just great
Alexander
racing, man.
Tardif up
It
to the
amazes
outside,
me
picking the outside
on how
lane
well
with 3 laps remaining.
they can run, and we go to the
Switzer,
Speedbowl with
25 is
9 and
closed
5
in
finish.
on Fisher for second.
Right. Well, they did have, is it the next, I think it's the
Twirling
next
twos
lap
up in the
coming.
air this time.
Yeah.
2 laps to go
Yeah,
for Raphael Lessard in the 48 car.
Right.
Lessard cuts it 3 wide through lap traffic.
Threading the
lap.
needle.
Yeah,
Tardif
look
gives
at that.
plenty of room
Nice.
for the battle for second down to back straightaway. White flag ready to fly. Fisher
Oof.
gets tagged. White flag is in the air.
So,
I like the commentary. Whoever that is.
Aaron Maynard.
Good job.
yeah, Tapley was sending me some info on the follow-up there. Basically, Switzer owned it later on online. And just goes to show that, I mean, that's just a great series, man. There's always good racing. And even when they have issues like that, the guys own it. You know, like, you guys know, you race, mistakes happen. It doesn't
Oh,
always
yeah.
turn out the way you
Yeah, it
want.
didn't look
Sometimes,
intentional at all.
They must have put Switzer to the back for that.
Yeah.
Because he ended up finishing, I see in the end, he finished 12th.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Tardif was getting lapped, so he was 15th, so he must have been right in front of the lead lap cars.
Right.
Yep.
Listen, that guy Jesse Switzer is unbelievably good too, and I'm sure it was just
got a little loose.
late in the run, trying hard, no tire left, but you still got to control your car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Now we
So
go.
hold on a second. I got one more thing for you here, if you don't mind. If I'm just gonna go like this real quick. Ooh, give you a little of that. The stat drop this week: Lessard, first repeat winner on the ACT Tour this season.
Oh yeah.
First 7 races had 7 different winners. So again, just another nugget of the level of competition there.
Oh,
Trying to
yeah.
go for the limiteds right here.
Yeah. So we've done this a few times, right? The NASCAR Tour started out like that.
Yep.
And then what was it? The Bandos at Seekonk?
Seekonk, yep.
Yeah.
And so that's great, man. That's a good competition when you have that many different winners. All right, Bonsa. Sorry, go ahead.
Now we go to Wiscasset Speedway, where the Nemas were in town, and Matt O'Brien got his first NEMA win. And he had been racing in the NEMA midgets for 35 years.
Damn.
What?
Before getting that first win.
Stop.
He had made a start every season since 1990.
Stop.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Interesting.
big.
That's dedication.
Serious. Wow. I wonder if there was a celebration at his house that night.
You think?
Woo!
I saw the comments. There was a lot of happy people for them.
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah, I mean, NEMA's like a big family band, so I could see everybody being pumped for that.
In the NEMA Lights, Randy Cabral got his first win of the year. Then
Yeah, go ahead. I was just gonna say he's nasty.
Yeah, I think he's won in NEMA and NEMA Lights this season.
Yeah, probably. He races them both and has for several years.
Then we go to Riverside Speedway and Adventure Park, where the Grand Estate Pro Stock Series race was canceled due to a lack of competitive car count. But
again,
yes. But they announced that they're adding a $10,000 to win Keen Parts 150 to the schedule on September 19th at the Lee USA Speedway.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Yep.
So good way to make up for an event.
Yep.
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't. The Riverside. I mean, that's way
I
up
don't
there.
even know. Yeah, where the hell is that?
Groveton, New Hampshire.
That's like 4 or 5 hours.
It's way up there, yeah.
Didn't MRS cancel a race up there?
Same place, yep. So, I mean, that series I would think has a little bit more northern-based teams as opposed to an MRS. Groveton is 4 hours and 20 minutes from here, but it's way up there in New Hampshire.
I always wonder how many they get when they say we're canceling it with no support. It's like exactly how much support is not enough. Like if you get 1 or 2 more, the event's on.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to show up to a race like that with 9 cars?
Yeah.
No, it makes sense. I just wonder what they actually had.
Did you go up there back in the truck days? Did they ever go up there?
We never went there.
No.
We were gonna do something. I forget what it was out in New York somewhere. But
yeah.
I mean, that's a long haul.
Right.
That seems to be the main factor.
Well, at least they got another race on the schedule. It's a bummer for Riverside. That's twice they had to have a touring event.
Yeah,
canceled.
I mean, and good touring events.
Yeah. Right.
Excellent, man.
Then we go to Iowa Speedway, where in the Cup Series, Ryan Preece scored back-to-back top 5 finishes. He finished 5th on Sunday.
I thought for a little while he was going to have the car to win. My man Skip texted me. It's like, hey, you might want to check out Ryan. He's doing good.
When you guys, I think Fro, you were in the group chat. You're like, let's go, Preece.
No, that was Sid.
Oh, was that you, Sid?
Can you believe that crap?
That was me, man.
My man Sid is texting me about Cup. I'm like, Sid, you're watching Cup?
Yeah,
voluntarily.
It instantly made me put my phone. I put the TV on my phone. I got to see what's happening here. And I knew that was his good track, though. But
that's where he won the Xfinity race.
Yeah, that's one of his best.
He needs to win.
Yeah,
he needs to win. He was close. That was his shot. But even Kozlowski had a better car in the long haul. But those guys started like 35th or something.
Yeah.
33rd. Yeah, they were way in the back.
That was a weird race. I mean, last year it was one of the best short tracks on the schedule, and this year I felt like it was hard to pass. It became a fuel mileage race. I was like, I guess they just figured the track out because that did not look like the race last year.
Yeah, right.
Very odd. Yeah, weird.
In the Xfinity Series at Iowa, modified stars Justin Bonsignor and Patrick Emmerling competed. Bonsignor finished 12th, Emmerling finished 30th, and Rhode Island native Tyler Tomasi finished 34th in that race. And in the trucks, Gio Ruggiero finished 25th, dropping him to 12th in the point standings.
Poor Gio.
Yeah, it's still good to see Northeasterners down in the big stage racing.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Not always going to be at the top.
Right.
There's going to be bad nights. Lastly, Glenn Reen will be driving for KLAS Motorsports in the ARCA race at Watkins Glen, sporting a throwback Bob Pulvereri scheme this Friday.
Now that's cool.
That's
Be
really
interested
cool.
to see that on a full body car.
Right.
You think the dice are on there and stuff? Didn't he have dice on there?
Isn't there a picture of it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's great.
He was running decently when they were at Lime Rock Park here in Connecticut, but he broke. So I think he might have top 10, top 12 speed for that race.
Really?
I think so.
I didn't know Glenn Reen was, a road course guy. Good for him.
He's a racer.
That's
He
great.
was at the Lime Rock one.
I didn't even know. Well, was he in a truck?
No, ARCA.
The ARCA race.
Yeah.
So I didn't stay for the ARCA
I
race.
think he qualified in the top 10.
Yeah.
Did he really?
But he broke early. But
He broke an
was
axle.
fast.
I
Good
think.
for him.
Yeah.
Diego, I can confirm it's got the dice on it.
Yeah,
it
that's-
has the dice. That's the main.
That's
thing
straight
of-
beast mode
Right.
for Glenn Reen, though, to be doing that kind of stuff, man. I remember watching his tour when it's Thompson. I was there.
Dude.
In a
I was
CD
there.
car.
That was a terrible race. That's
was-
one of the worst races I've ever seen in my
What?
life.
I was
Oh, it
happy.
was
What?
awful.
Wait, what?
What race were you watching?
Yeah, what
were
are
we
you
watching
talking
the
about?
same race?
The Glenn Reen
Yes.
NASCAR Modified Tour win?
Yeah, did he win on fuel or something?
That was probably the worst tour race that ever was held.
I don't
ever.
go to short track racing to watch fuel.
Was there
so
a lot of
bad.
wrecks?
That's the year Ron Silk won his first championship, like by attrition. It was a garbage race. I remember we left because there was just so many cautions. I'm like, all right, I'm done. It's the Sunday of World Series weekend. Back then, you're camping all weekend. You stink. You've been drunk for 3 days. It's like, all right, it's time to go. And I remember walking, like, I know Glenn Reen now, but at the time, I barely knew who he was. I remember walking out in the parking lot. You could still hear, I think it was Russ Dowd and Ben Dodge or whoever. And I'm like, Glenn freaking Reen won this race? Like, what? What the hell? It was a terrible race. There's a lot of chaos, a lot of cautions.
Yeah.
It was bad.
On that note,
Yeah.
this is your weekly update presented by Fowler's Auto Record.
What a finale.
Wow. All right. That's just how you wrapped it right up there, huh? Okay. Well, I got to tell you, Bonsa, I wasn't ready for you to do that, and I'm not really ready here. So let's do some points, shall we? How about we do that, Diego?
Sounds good to me.
Well, you know what? Tomorrow is Thompson. Fro, we still going up there?
Toward Thompson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going.
All right.
I mean, I always say I'm going to Thompson every time they run, and I never do. So I feel like eventually,
No, this is the time.
I got to do it. Or there's gonna be like some bad energy, bad omen or something. Something's gonna haunt me.
By the way, why the camera's on you? We just need to highlight so Remy switches off here.
Might be.
So that the DRC electric chalkboard chatter. What is he doing?
What did he say?
Spoiled little what?
What?
Yeah. Well, he's got the accent. It's tough to hear, but listen, we love our friends Danny Cates and the DRC electric crew. Anyways. Bonsa, you going up there?
Not this week, no.
Oh, okay, great. Anyways.
You want the South Park?
Great.
Here's the point standings over there. Just a reminder what's happening. So Todd Owen's got a pretty decent lead there in the Sunoco mods over Zach Racer. Jake Johnson is the late model point leader over there. Nicholas Scola in second. Brian Tagg. Hubby leading the SK Lights over our friend Johnny O. Sammy, Danny, and Meg. Larry Burnett still leading the old street stocks. I wonder how many tires he sold, but
My man.
he might want to keep some. I don't know. And then the crafty veteran Dave Trudeau leading the mini stocks.
Oh, yeah.
Over at Stafford,
Uh-oh.
Mikey Flynn
Just amazing.
takes over the point lead.
That's what a bad day does.
That's how bad of a night it was for Junior,
real.
huh? And Talman and Jarvis just hanging around the top 5. That dude he's just a consistent racer.
One of the quietest.
You know, he doesn't win a lot, but I feel like he's always up in the points.
He doesn't wreck a lot either.
No, you're right.
He finished 13th. That was his first worst finish of the year.
Wow.
13th. That's it.
So quiet with it, too. I don't know how it's possible.
So the late models got all bundled up there. So Adam Gray is now the point leader.
He's has
By
not had.
I don't know how.
Right.
That just shows how much attrition there is in that division, because
Yep.
in my
Yeah.
mind, he should not be leading the points.
That's exactly right. Yeah. So that's going to get a little chaotic there. Nick Hubby again leaving the SK Lights. Meg is now up to second over Amanda, Peter Bennett, Nick Anglace, and then our man Lafayette. He doesn't really like this segment. He's waiting for it to go over. But Travis had the win. He takes over the lead. Hammond in second. Jason's in third now, 2 points ahead of his cousin, Jeremy Lavoie. And RJ's in fifth. And then Travis Downey, defending champ, with the point lead over Aaron. Tyler Trott. Burt fell to fourth with Jason Raymond in
How
fifth.
many races are left over there at Stafford? Do you have any idea?
7 or 8.
7 or 8?
Yeah.
Well, we got a long time to go still.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is a long
But,
time.
I mean, you say that now, but the last 8 races did not go by very slowly either. So it's going to wrap up quicker than you think. We'll be first week of October.
That late model championship battle is going to be hot. That's going to be one to watch in these last several weeks.
All right, let's go over to Waterford here real quick. Moeller still ahead in the mods over Flannery and Timmy. Devin Deshay still leading the late models. And Hubby leading the SK Lights by a point now over Tyler Chapman. Kevin Davis, the rookie, in third. The trucks were off. Aaron Plemons leading the streeters. The minis were off. And then Waterford, as we've said before, they have so many divisions, we have to give them 2 sheets. So Riley Paul, the point leader, extends his point lead. And then you get the Wednesday leaders. Ben Pollard, the crafty veteran Ray Herman now, only with a point lead over his son Christian and 10 over their teammate Brandon Plemons. The Herman family's just dominating the X cars this year.
Yeah,
Rowdy
yeah.
Burns still leading the Wednesday legends. David Bernier ahead in the bandos. And then we won't update Seacock this week because they were off. We'll get back to them next week. But over on the touring series, despite the bad mojo he had there, McKennedy's still the point leader on the mod tour. On the Monaco modified series, my bad. And Lassard extends his point lead as well on the Act Tour. Great job by these guys updating their points in a timely fashion. So sad news, Diego. It's been about 3 or 4 events the R&R Street Stocks had run since they updated anything publicly, we dropped them. But the Nemas, that is updated from last week, but they did not update from their most recent races this weekend, and I don't believe the Pro Force have either. But that is your point standings update. Huge thanks to Serve Pro, Stafford Speedway, Mid-Site State Development, and JDL Motorsports for all their help, keeping us in tune with what's happening with the points. As I glance over in my peripheral vision, I can see the Reminator taking that sip of water, which only means one thing. It is time for the Waddell Communications Nostalgia Nugget of the week. Oh, we're getting really good at this.
Now, harmonization was, it was all right. Don't get all hyped up.
Fro, you and Diego can both suck it because
We'll sing it next
nailed
week.
it. What?
How about that for a mic drop, huh?
All right. Everybody settle down. What the hell was I doing? What's the nostalgia nugget of the week?
Hell if I know.
Oh, I know what it is. 25 years ago, today, the Busch North Series made its debut at the Waterford Speedbowl. It was the first of 7 straight seasons that they visited the Shoreline Oval. Dennis Demers from Shelburne, Vermont, won the pole award, and Mike Johnson scored the victory in the 150-lap race. It was the first of Johnson's 7 career NASCAR Busch North Series wins. And I went into the archives, Diego, but I forgot to put him in the VMix, so I can't see him. Maybe I'll get to him later.
Yeah.
I had a tough pre-show, huh? What a bummer. You know what? Let's get to the Did You Know, because that was just a disaster. But you know what? We still love our friends over there at Waddell Communications. Let's do a little Did You Know. So, our good buddy Bonssa over there at the news desk stepped on this one earlier, but did you know that the current Act Point leader, Raphael Lessard, competed on the NASCAR Truck Series full-time in 2020, scoring a win at Talladega that October when he was only 19 years old? Did you know that?
I knew he ran for KBM.
Yeah. It was he finished that season 12th in points. So, like you said before, that dude
That's
is a
unbelievable.
shoe. Yeah. So that was his only full season. I don't know the backstory with that, or you could easily just assume they ran out of money. It's probably easy to do when you run a season on the Truck Series,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Especially for KBM.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry for the spoiler.
Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good. All right. So Diego, saddle up, my friend, because we know how excited you get. It's that time.
I guess my segment's just memory hold.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wow.
Dude, you're a
Disaster.
beat today.
What's going on here?
Come on.
Where is this? Where's the? Oh yeah, there it is. I got you, bro. Here we go. Yeah.
What's happening?
No, I got it.
You sure?
No, I don't think so. Something froze.
Something's wrong.
It's frozen. Look at that. That's weird.
Are we doing the segment?
I don't know.
I'll just roll right into it.
You do the graphics.
Yeah, no, I only saw about 3 frames of it this week. I don't know what the hell happened, but
you do that. I'm going to try to get these Busch North pictures in here. Go ahead.
I have about as many questions for you as there were frames in that animation.
Wow.
Here we go. What
We're off the rails
should be the discrepancy on sending someone to the back of the field for a penalty versus putting them a lap down or flat out parking them? Is there a clear threshold there?
I think it's multiple factors.
I mean, I think it has to be spoken about in the drivers' meeting, right? I mean, like, listen, these are I think it happened at the Speedbowl just because I spot for Beal with Beal and Melania one week, and I think they both went a lap down. I'm like, since when is that a rule?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so why are we even racing anymore? There's only 12 trucks, you're down a lap, 5 to go.
Right.
Why are we even racing? We should just park them. And I think somebody at Stafford, I don't know. So you guys will have to correct me because I never go to those drivers' meetings, but I think it has to be said in the drivers' meeting, listen, if we think we can, we're going to put you a lap down, that changes how you drive the rest of the race with 5 to go. Why do you want to go up there and get tangled in with these guys if you're a lap down?
Right. Yeah, and I mean, is it really fair though, too? Like, I mean, I got wrecked out this week, right? Guy went a lap down. He got to finish the race, right? Like, why not just park him?
Right.
I mean, maybe that'll deter some of maybe that'll wake some people up,
You know
yeah,
what?
equal penalty, right? If the guy that's the victim can't go back, then maybe you shouldn't go back either.
Eye for an eye.
Right.
That happened at the Turkey Derby when I went a couple years ago. I forgot who it was. I think Cecily got wrecked, and Danny Bone caused the wreck, according to race control. And because Cecily couldn't finish the race, Bone was parked for it. And that was like early in the race. That was a big deal because Bone is one of the top drivers.
Right.
So some tracks or some series have done that before where it's kind of like tit for tat. If you take them out, you're out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the lap down, like, is that new? Like, where did that
That
come
was
from?
new to me. I've never seen that happen for a wreck.
Right.
I've
So
seen
did
that
you-
for intentionally bringing out a caution.
Did you know about that? Did you know that was part of the? I mean, I didn't mean to cut you off, but did you know if that was part of the penalty?
Yeah, that was definitely part of the penalty. But I mean, Paul talked to me about it today and was saying that the driver went a lap down, but like, is that new? Like, why wouldn't you just park the guy?
Right.
So
I like the rule an eye for an eye.
I do too.
I've never thought
No,
about
honestly,
it much.
me neither.
But that's a great rule.
Well,
Like,
it makes sense. I mean, in the short track scene, there's just no place for that. Especially, I mean, Stafford, we are fortunate enough to have safer walls there. But like, if you right hook a guy into the wall and there's no safer wall and you destroy his car,
there's a lot of that in the
you
limited
gotta park
this year.
him.
You know, there's a lot of guys just turning left down straightaway.
There has been.
I mean, it's kind of ridiculous.
But let me say this, that rule. What if somebody gets spun, but they could keep going, but park it themselves? How can you make that judgment that they could have kept going, but intentionally decided not to, knowing the one that spun him out
like
would
out of
get
spite.
parked?
Oh, that's interesting.
There's those games as well.
Yeah.
you know, the one thing so I've been on the other side of this. You know, I can remember back in the day I was running for a championship in the street stocks, and all of a sudden, like, the street stocks were getting rough, but there was 30 of them every week, right? So Terry Ames was the acting race director, and so he come up with this new rule like 4 weeks to go. If you get into a wreck or something, we're going to park you in the infield. So I'm thinking, I'm second.
I remember that.
Yeah, I'm like second in points, racing with Ray Downing, who is just very aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
And he spins, and it was just really racing because he's all over me. I get parked in the infield. And we're back in 23rd, because I had to run the consi. I'm trying to make it forward because we're the point leader or second in points. I don't really remember that part. The bad part about
You don't
that
remember being second in points?
I don't know where I was. I don't know how
I was gonna say,
late.
no one else does either.
Yeah,
But go
that's
ahead.
all right.
Wow.
It's almost like, did it even happen?
But I was a rookie.
Sorry.
I was a rookie in that division. My brother had given me the car. But my point is that somebody's always going to be made the example of, which isn't fair. Like, all of a sudden, Bonza, you're the example this week. Oh, you wanted to get rough. Oh, you're parked for the night.
Yeah.
But 2 weeks later, that same rule isn't in effect anymore because we made the example. You know, I told you that's what I was going to do. Now you got to pay, even if it was an accident.
Especially when it's mid-season.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I don't like that rule so much. You're going to park a guy. You better make sure you park them for the right reasons.
I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that, you know, if you're going to park a guy for that specific reason, just be consistent with it too.
Right.
Like let's lay
really
that
it.
rule down.
Right. I mean, you have to clarify it beforehand. You know, you don't want to make the example, but then have everyone say, "Oh, wait, why did that even happen?" When you're all driving around out there, like, you make it clear we're now doing this, or we're going to stop doing this.
Like we had a talking to for the drivers meeting, right?
Right.
Like, really didn't work, but I mean, we went
At least it
3
happened.
wide on the first lap, and I wrecked out on lap 3.
Yeah. You know, Max brings up a great point in the chat. He's like, hitting somebody under caution is an automatic throw out, right? So now that's a reason to toss somebody, right? You want to go up and pull some Bowman Gray stuff. Like, we're not tolerating that stuff here.
Right.
You're going to find yourself, and you're the only one that did it. You did that on your own. You did that under caution, under your own free will. You deserve that penalty.
Yeah.
You don't know what's happening during a race. You know, like with the George Bissett thing. Like, you know, I first seen it, I'm like, oh, they hit wheels. I seen the wheel stop. The wheel gets pulled out of his hand. It was a racing deal.
Right.
Right. Pitcat's obviously really pissed about it, but I don't think George Bissett meant to do that.
No.
But
Right.
they both were parked for the night because they hit each other under caution.
And rightfully
Yes.
so.
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
It's almost like, I mean, almost any contact under yellow, unless it's a mechanical issue, is intentional. So if we're just going to throw a blanket term of, blatantly intentional contact, that would also fall under that. I don't know. There is some weird effect where you kind of feel like under yellow it's more egregious, even though, like, in terms of physical carnage, it often
So
isn't.
what about the little the little bang in the butt. You know, you get spun out. Like, what if Woody just gave him a shot in the rear bumper, a stiff one?
Under green?
No, under yellow, because he
yellow.
got spun out by Bassett. Instead of monster trucking him and stuff, which I don't think he meant to do, but what if he pulls up behind him and just gives him a little solid little bump? Like, I didn't appreciate that. Does that consist? I mean, does that fall in line of getting thrown out?
You kind of have to.
Yeah,
I mean,
have to.
Yeah, I would still call it because otherwise you get slippery slope.
Right.
Right.
Because then it's like, well, he hit me, so I hit it back. Why am I getting thrown out? Like, that's all you're going to hear.
Yeah,
if
right,
you invite
right.
that kind of stuff in.
Yeah, so no contact.
I mean, you have to.
Well, under caution.
Under
yes.
caution, yes.
Under
Right.
green, I think it's just very circumstantial, especially
Right.
depending on, championship situation, other people getting taken out and all that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, that actually was the second question, but my man Zackham here kind of jumped the gun, so we're going right to number 3.
Oh, okay.
Are the SK mods conducive to, putting on great racing for really long race like the 5K? I mean, we had David in here last year. We had this exact conversation. If you were going to reformat the SK 5K, how would you do it?
100 laps.
That's what it used to be.
I know.
Yeah. It's difficult because you don't want to make it too crazy because it is a points race.
Yes.
It's not an exhibition. So you don't want to change the format too much where there's implications to the championship picture. It was 100 laps, then it was 80 laps, and now it's 100 plus 12 because it was the 12th SK 5K.
Right.
So theoretically next year it'd be 113 laps. I don't know. You look back, some of these SK races they had that were 100 laps, there were some classics. The first SK 5K was insane to watch.
Right?
The back when they had the Coors 100 with
2014?
Rocco and Ted Christopher in 2008 or 9, they went back and forth and switched the lead 15 times. So there's good battles in those 100 lappers, but sometimes the field spreads out as well during those long runs.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be devil's advocate and say I thought it was fun to have. I think it is good to have the SKs have a little endurance-y type race. I almost wonder if you make, you add some sort of clause like you have to take, a green flag pit stop or something like that.
Well,
That just adds money with tires.
You think the races are too long?
No, I mean it doesn't bother me. What it is now and how they celebrate but it's not like I mean it does need to be explained. It's not like the Speedbowl used to do like in the 80s and 90s. The blast off was the same number of laps as the year.
Yeah.
Right.
Like unless you're a diehard Stafford fan, why is it 100? Like I had to ask, why is it 112 laps?
Yeah.
Right.
Until somebody
Manual.
said. So like
Right.
it's kind of neat how they do it, but it's not easily known. And I mean, eventually you're going to have to stop doing that. Eventually it's going to be 125 laps, and they're going to say, "Well, is it too long? Maybe we'll just make it 100."
They used to run 150s.
Yeah.
Oh, the tour races used to be 200 laps.
Yeah.
At
The
Stafford.
Sizzler, yeah.
Yeah, Max, you would say
All of
that.
them were, not just the Sizzler. All of them were for some time,
Right.
if I'm not mistaken.
They even ran a couple 300 lappers.
I didn't
Yeah.
get a chance to fully watch. I mean, I watched bits and pieces because I was out and about. Was it an entertaining 112, or did it turn into like a snooze fest for a little bit?
A little bit. I mean,
yeah.
Moeller and Zackham were swapping the lead back and forth for a while
Right,
early,
yep.
which was really entertaining.
Yep.
And then you had the mid portion where there was a lot of cautions because of, just restart wrecks. But nobody really had anything for Zackham in the second half of the race.
Right.
Right.
I almost wonder, what do you do? Do like a pill draw, and it determines halfway we're going to invert the top X amount of cars in the
Yeah,
field. Like,
yeah, but
I don't
not
know.
Not for a
race.
points race, no.
Yeah.
And it's great that they do I think that was a plus minus race,
Yeah,
wasn't it? So
it was. The
so
fast cars started towards the front, or a lot of the fast cars started
it
towards the front.
invites people to come,
Yes.
right? And invites teams to come
Right.
that necessarily, because I'm going to call it like this, so like, obviously, we have an SK Light with Emma. It's hard to go race Stafford mid-season and start 33rd.
Right.
Right? I mean, it's like, man, you have a better shot at getting wrecked than you do at finishing in the top 10.
Right. All right. Here's my devil's advocate argument here for
Yep.
why maybe you do introduce a gimmick. Here's why. Oh, it's a points race. You can't do an invert. My counter to that is we already have a handicap, which to an extent is already some sort of act of deliberately putting cars that have not won at the front of the field.
Well, the SK5K is not a handicap race.
It's
Right.
not, but we do it for other points races already. I don't think it would be the worst thing ever if you wanted to really spice it up, do something crazy for that event. It's all about the gambler's challenge. Like, that's the theme of it.
Yeah,
Why not?
the handicap was predetermined, though. Like, everybody knows their handicap before the event starts,
Hey.
especially now because it's on the website.
How about Max gets up, spins the wheel? 1 through 6 or 1 through 5.
Yeah.
He was happy.
He'll put another G note in his pocket,
Yeah.
baby. Hell yeah.
Right.
And props to him for really getting into the spin this year.
Yeah.
I know last year some people were disappointed with the spin.
Yeah, it was lame.
Did you see how happy his dad was?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that hug they shared
Right?
was awesome.
Yeah, man. It's great to see that stuff. I know they've
Yeah.
been at it a long time, man. And
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
a-
I mean, I don't. Again, like I said originally, I don't have any issue with the long SK race. I think it's cool. They have one really long endurance style race, but every year it seems people say, "Oh, we got to do something with this format. It's too long. You know, it drags towards the middle."
yeah.
I don't know what you can throw into it without crossing the line of, again, like you guys said, too far for a points race.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why we don't run the track.
That's right.
damn right, David. Have fun. I know you asked for our advice, but it seems like yet again this year we might not have any. That's wraps up the stat chat, people.
All right. So listen, I while we were talking there, I found the pictures I wanted to show you before because these are some great pictures, courtesy of Renee Dugas and Howie Hodge. Just because I miss these days at the bowl.
Oh, they were so awesome.
Yeah.
Look at those cars.
Those cars were
Beautiful.
badass.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
I lived for those days.
Yep. Look at the crowd. Miss those old grandstands.
An actual tower.
An actual tower is always nice to see, right? There's some more. I think that's
Mike Olson's
think
Little
I
Trees.
think that's Keith Sear. How about Man Kobaluk? I just saw him yesterday at the golf tournament I was at.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's an amazing athlete. Yeah, and
There he is.
I mean, this
Look
is
at that.
That's Mike Johnson. That's not Kobaluk.
Yep. No, I do. Yep.
Oh, you mean in the previous picture? Yeah.
Yeah.
But just this whole kind of this was Terry's thing back in the early days, right? Big promotion, the big, the beer cans because it was the it was the Busch North Series.
Yeah.
Duh.
That's really cool.
Isn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's like-
Marketing was a whole lot different back in the
Right.
90s.
right. Yeah, for
Imagine
sure.
one of those blows away and rolls onto the track like that orange that one time. Y'all seen that video?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that would be messy.
All right, so before we get to the old some other segments, me and Rob have a little something for you.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So,
Okay.
shall I explain, Sid? You ready for me to get right into this?
Yeah, go ahead.
This ought to be good.
Yes, so Sid and I, whenever we go on these long road trips, we have a tendency to, whenever we get deliriously tired, we start just singing things. It's kind of hard to explain until you see it in action.
And I think Preston and Remy, to some extent, can,
Like to each other?
can appreciate this. Just like basically anything. Just not to each other. We're not serenading each other.
No.
But just whatever comes to, as you will see. Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, so you could say an album started to come into focus.
Yeah.
Sort of a track list, if you will, of repeated things. And so we would like to announce, for the first time ever, coming this Christmas for 1995, the Sid's View album, featuring tracks as First Stop Duncan,
No,
Rip City,
hold on a second.
Shotgun.
We got the cover first, guy. Hold on.
Oh,
Slow
I
down
didn't
a
even
minute.
notice. You
Slow
threw it
down a
up right
second.
there.
Yeah, slow down a second. All right, so this is the
Road Trip Blues.
Road Trip Blues, okay? Then now we'll start you off with some of the
All right.
tracks, okay?
Here you go. So you can hear all-time classics such as First Stop Duncan, also known as You Can Order Your Bitch Drink Now. Rip City Shotgun. You're Too Old to Be Relevant.
All right, hold on. He's going way too fast. So
What, you want me to start singing too?
no, but I mean, you got to explain it. You know what I'm saying? So like when we go to Dunkin' because I'm addicted to the cold brew, and then these clowns have to order their fruity spritzer, Energizer bunny crap, whatever the hell drink. So that's basically just what I tell them now: is you can order your bitch drink now.
Right.
Yeah, and yeah. Well, Preston always gets food. Him and Rob they hurt my wallet bad. And then if you ride shotgun and you work for me. That means you have to rip the in-car discs. So that's what the Rip City Shotgun is all about.
And that leads us to our next track, You're Too Old to Be Relevant.
Now, we're not going to mention any names, but let's just say that that song title's come up quite a bit. I'm not looking at you, Diego. I'm just saying. Rob, continue.
Waddell's calling. Put him on speaker.
That just happened, too, on the way back from Star. Yep.
Here's a banger. This one went diamond, dude, when it was on the EP. I'm friends with Rene Dupuy.
So he just randomly said that from Facebook, and we kind of turned it into a song. It happens. Continue.
This one, ooh, dude. This one viral on TikTok last week. What would the Ricker do?
Oh, of course. So, whenever you're in trouble, just think of what Kyle Ricky might do and then do the exact opposite.
Of course, we found ourselves getting a little carried away. That led to our next track. Nope, can't say that on the pod.
Again, that comes up quite a bit. Yeah.
This one about one of our fellow podcast members here, Reminator Reflections.
It's inevitable when we are driving long distances that we just start quoting Remy from the podcast.
Right.
Yeah, happens.
A classic here, an origin of the now infamous soundbite. That's what she said.
Of course. Hold on. Was I ready for it? I wasn't. A bad job by me. Hold on.
A, that's what she said.
Okay.
Well, this one, a bit of a surprise for a member here with us in the studio. Bonza made us sleepy, which was written directly after his phone call, directly from the Waterford Speedbowl.
So we were... So we were having this.
Excuse me?
We were having this ridiculous conversation, laughing our ass off, just coming up with these song titles. And then Bonsa calls to check in. He's told us about Waterford, and we were telling him about Star, and it just was all a little bit too serious for what Rob and I were talking. We got off the phone and we're like, oh, we're kind of tired now.
I was like, man, I feel a lot more tired than I did before that.
Oh,
We love
y'all
you.
can piss off.
We love you, Bonsa.
You know, we beat it in the nicest way possible.
Yeah,
But
continue.
of course, in our delirium, that led to our next title on here. Can you at least go 65?
So, we're 2 hours into the trip. Now we're starting to get pissed off. You know what I mean? The road rage is settling in.
Yes.
And we're getting a little punchy.
Yes,
Yep.
and of course, the next three sort of follow suit with that. The next one, I've just done so much.
It's just, you just start complaining. Yeah.
What does it say in parentheses?
Don't worry about that.
I
We'll misprint.
hate driving.
Continue on.
This one, after we ate our quarter pounder with cheeses, my belts are pinching my tummy.
Yeah, that's Fat Guy Blues right there. Yeah,
Oh,
that was me.
Yes, also
Yeah.
was Fast Guy Blues. And then the final song in the album sums up the entire trip. Screw it, I'll unload the car tomorrow.
That's right. Yeah. So listen, we're going to try to get that on Amazon for you all for the holiday season.
1995.
We have a lot of problems on our road trips. Anyways, Diego, saddle up, baby. You ready?
Let's do it.
It's going to be tough to beat that one.
Oh, yeah. All right. I want to thank Ed Marcel, Land Clearing and Firewood for this episode or segment of Viewer Mail. First question. While the podcast always mentions car counts at Stafford versus Waterford, the attrition rate at Stafford is high. Last Friday, they started 29 SKs, finished with 17. Street stock started with 25 and 16, and late model limited is 8 to 12. Would you rather have high car counts with more attrition or low car counts with less attrition?
I don't know.
I guess it's just more wrecks. Do you want more wrecks or not?
Well, are they directly correlated, though? I mean, more cars isn't always more attrition.
Right.
Am I filming Sid's view? Because that determines how many wrecks I want.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, Star, it was great.
Wrecks equals view counts.
Right.
Well, you talked about how the late models at Waterford had 8 1 week and 4 of them wrecked.
Right.
So if I had to pick one, it'd be the high car count because you still have a high chance of having a good race even if more cars are taken out. You hate to see cars wrecked, but that's a part of it.
I'll give you an actual answer. If we have an SK light race at Stafford where there's 35 cars and we get 4 big ones and it runs for 45 minutes versus having 20 cars in the race and we get a race like we saw this last week where they ran 15 laps green and had 1 caution, I'm taking the latter. I thought that was great. I do not like when those races drag on, but that one was fantastic. And I hate to say this, but I think it might have something to do with the car count being a little condensed.
Yeah, I mean, 20 is still a lot.
No, for sure. It's a great count, but it was a great race.
I didn't even think about it because they had maybe one of the lower car counts of the year for them.
Yeah, I think it might have been the lowest.
Yes, and one of the cleanest races
Yes.
they've had of the year.
Right.
They had a green to checker race with 30 cars, though.
They did.
Yeah.
I still think I would take the cars because I always want cars.
Right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Almost everyone would take the cars from a
I
business
always want
perspective.
cars. I
Right.
never want to take that risk of not enough cars. So I'll take the cars 7 days a week. Right? All right.
I'm with you.
We're moving on to the next one. This was from Kyle Quarry. Why does Stafford not allow one pit crew guy for the lower divisions? This is great. This is great for you.
Yeah.
A tire, a crowbar, and a jack. Seems like a lot of cars get put out of races for silly issues. Allow one guy per car to pull a fender or change a tire. Don't slow the show down, but let them have a chance to at least finish. And that was from Kyle Corey. So thank you, Kyle. Great question for you. This pertains directly to you this week.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if we don't have cautions, maybe that makes people drive a little bit cleaner, right? Like,
but that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it does. I mean, usually the limiteds have they run pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't know. I mean, you got to have the crew come out, stuff like that. Yeah, it'd be great. But then, do you add spotters too? Like, how does that work?
Right. No, I can see what he's saying, right? Because you guys put just as much effort in, but it's a great rule by Stafford. Keeps the show moving, but
right, that's half the reason.
Yeah, I mean, you can make the argument it cost Tyler Trott the championship.
I was just going to say that.
Pit stop last year, right?
He's saying one guy, one tire, jack, and impact is pretty much what he can do. You can't do anything more than change a tire, right? I mean, I know Stafford wouldn't change the rule because it works. You guys got healthy racing.
Plus, there's some teams that don't even have it, right? Like the Gleasons, it's just him and Jesse.
It's like one man crew.
And Jesse's got knee issues, I think. Like they can't go there and have a pit crew on pit road.
Right.
It doesn't work for them.
It's always fun though. Like if you go to other tracks and you're able, like being at a track where you can't pit, and you go somewhere else, it's always fun, right? Like, got a flat, change it, and go back out.
Right.
All right. I guess that answers that. Here's one from Tyler Owen, and it's kind of directed to somebody on our panel.
Wow.
And I'm just going to say it. I don't know if it's a question, but it is what it is.
Oh, here we go.
Over the last 3 weeks, Bonssa has become a third main commentator at Stafford. After being in person for the Modified Masters event and watching the other two Stafford Friday nights on TV, I can easily say that having Bonssa added to the main lineup and having 3 different types of broadcasting styles significantly improves an already great broadcast. So my question to you, do you think having 3 broadcasters with a bit different levels of enthusiasm can help the broadcast of a race, or am I just lionizing on Flo's production?
You want to keep working here. Stay off the drugs.
I think that kind of answered his own question with the first segment of it, did he not?
He did, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest, man. And I'm a big fan of Bonssa, always have been. And when he's on the mic, I'm impressed. The way you guys, and I said it a couple weeks ago, the way you guys just vibe.
Yeah, we made a reel about it.
Yeah. It is awesome. And
he's a natural.
He's a natural, and you know what it is. He calls what's really happening. All the lingo of getting in, pushing up. Stuff that Ben Dodge doesn't necessarily do.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
You're going to have to widen out a shot at this point. His head's going to be getting way too big. But I will say this.
Thanks.
All right. I love that it forces a rhythm to the commentary.
Yes.
It's not just one person talking for 2 or 3 laps. Like the car's running 3, Bonssa chimes in. Everyone always sounds excited because they basically got to get out their thoughts for the lap or 2 in one sentence, and then it's on to the next person. I think it's great. I love the ebb and flow of it. Just from purely design standpoint of the broadcast.
Yeah, I agree.
I will say this. Having people with contrasting styles, I think, does help a broadcast a lot, especially when you have that chemistry. Let me give an example. This is going a little old school with NFL announcers. You guys remember, well, this is more for Diego, Jason,
John Madden.
John Madden and Pat Summerall.
The best.
Yeah.
Very different personalities. Pat Summerall was way more low-key.
Oh, yeah.
John Madden was bombastic.
Yep.
He was loud. He was not bashful.
Right.
They contrasted each other a ton, but it worked, and that made them one of the best duos in broadcasting history in the NFL.
Right.
Maybe across all sports. So having contrasting styles within a team and having that chemistry, I think, is vital, and I think that plays a big part.
Well, you want to know something funny? Sid is always on us about making, perfecting the podcast and what we do, which is awesome. And so I do exactly what he tells me not to do all the time, but it works.
That is correct.
You know what I mean? But
you're still lovable, but it's
I mean, it's just what I am. I mean, you get
lovably unprogressive.
Wow.
Wow. Jeez, that's real nice. The thing is it makes me listen. So when I watch the Stafford and stuff, it makes me listen to you guys when I wouldn't necessarily really pay attention, if that makes sense. So that's why when I brought that up, I'm like, damn, I kept listening. I'm like, that's amazing, because it's stuff you try to do in studio and just make it go with,
right.
Just flow really good in here with us. And, anyways.
It makes you appreciate the people that can do it naturally.
Yes.
Which we can't.
Yeah. Speak for yourself. All right, moving on. Yep.
Before you do that, can I tell everyone where they can go to send these emails?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
You could go to sidsviewpodcast@gmail.com and send us your questions every week.
Remy, why do you always gain an accent whenever you read an email off? I don't really understand.
She converts to being
Like,
Southern
what the
real
hell?
quick.
Really? I don't know. The accent just comes and
Hey, listen.
it just happens.
You know what? So we went to eat at a steakhouse this week. We were at Hickory, right? So the waitress, so she was probably like 20, 21 years old, 22. And I said, "Can you guess where we're from?" She says to me, "Can you say dog?" Right? I'm like, "What?" She says, "Just say dog." So I said, "Dog." She goes, "Oh, you're from New York for sure." So I mean, that's how they judge where you're from. I thought it was funny because, anyways. All right, next question. Jeremy Martin, who is a great questionnaire.
Classic.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Let's get rid of that. Sorry.
All right. When is it too late to start a race at the end of a night? Question mark.
When
That's
is it
one of
too
them.
late?
What's too late to start a race?
If I remember correctly, years back, there was a modified tour race at Stafford that was rain delayed, and it didn't end until like midnight, if I remember. This was before me, but I know they've talked about it.
Yeah, that's not.
But do you start? I mean, would you start a race at 11:45?
I don't know. Too late to start a race. I feel like the real question should be too late to start the whole program. Because like, what are you going to do? Run 4 out of 5 features, and then you get to the headliner and say, "Oh, it's too late. Everyone go home."
If it rains in between.
What happens if you have a headliner show, and almost the whole show gets in, and then it starts raining, and everybody's from out of town?
That's a different story.
Right? Do you roll the show off at midnight?
No. If it starts raining, it's 10 p.m. I'm almost pulling the plug immediately.
Yeah, it depends on what's on the card, because if it's a weekly division that you know they're going to be back next week, you can just say, okay, you guys are going to run double features. You run the first one, you're already qualified. But if it's a touring division, like you said, where a majority of the people have traveled hours to get there, then you're going to hold out for as long as you can to get it in.
I would think you would have to.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You got to go to all lengths.
That's a more nuanced answer.
Yeah, to get it in. I mean, but on a, Jeremy had asked like on a Friday or a Wednesday, a typical event, what's too late?
Well, you remember the infamous time at the Speedbowl when it was foggy out and they shut the lights off to try to get rid of the fog?
I do
right?
remember that.
Which was, it was a terrible, weird decision.
What do you mean?
Just what I said. They turned the lights off to try to get rid of the fog.
To get rid of the fog, they turned off the lights.
You never heard this before?
Yeah, fog's attracted to lights. You ever see when you drive in the headlights, you can't see?
But anyways, the point is, the reason why they did that is because it was the ISMA Supers that time, and those guys were all from like Western New York and the Midwest.
Right.
And so as ridiculous as a solution that they thought they were doing, they were trying anything, literally anything, right?
Right.
To get that show in because it was going to be that hard to reschedule it. And so, I mean, that just goes to the point of kind of depends on what's left on the schedule.
Maybe the super mods would actually, push the air up.
Well, they tried that, but it would get so bad, Jay. Well, you couldn't see the cars on the backstretch.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you'd be on the front stretch and you were like, you couldn't see.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was that bad. Like you couldn't see at all.
Huh.
There were some World Series nights that I remember that would go way late into the night, up until curfew.
Yeah, well, some features were going out at like midnight.
Yeah.
So.
And at Waterford, I remember one night they cut a race short because it was curfew. Like they will push it to the edge.
I wish I had my archives here, Rob. I'd show you the picture we did on the program because I think they got a couple features in.
Yeah.
And Howie Hodge took this great photo. I think it's of Phil Evans and Tyler Chadwick standing outside Tyler's race trailer, just kind of looking up at the fog like, what the hell are they doing?
Wait, so they, it was so foggy that turning the lights off actually made it more visible?
Turning the lights off did nothing.
Well, obviously, it didn't make the fog go away, but could you see better without it? like even slightly? I mean, I don't understand why that would help at all.
Well, no, it was obviously it was already delayed because of the fog, so nothing was going on, and they just shut the lights off to try to get the fog out of the air.
That is an absolutely brain dead idea.
Yeah,
okay.
it was bad. They got bashed. If we were doing the podcast, then it would have been an epic episode.
Dude, that would have been what the heck?
Going back to the original question, if a Friday night, a regular Friday night, I don't think you would start a feature past 11.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, on a regular weekly event, I mean, I think even Wednesday nights, like I went to a few of them and I stopped going because it was like 9 o'clock. And they'd
on
be
a work day.
On a work day.
You talking about Wednesdays?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'd be 9 o'clock and they'd be just starting the features. I mean, like, damn. Like, for me, I'm getting older now. I get up at 5 in the morning. I'm looking to go home at about 9 or 10.
Well, they still get good legend card counts and Super X card counts.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of the reason why they don't get the crowds that they once did is because of that.
I think I told you that time before. I sat next to a grandfather and kid, and they got up and left at like 9, and they had just started the features because it was too late.
Dude, I don't get that at all.
Look at the car.
At 6.
Look at the Cars Tour races. They start their 200+ lap features at like 9 o'clock. So you're going to be there until probably 11. I know it's a weekend, but it's late.
Oh, they do a great job of dragging a show out.
Yeah, they do.
They do a great job. All right. Jeremy had one more thing, and this is like kind of beating a dead horse, but maybe we can make this happen.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't notice, Stafford added another wireless mic in the last 2 weeks, which Bonssa announces with in turn 3. Where is Bruce Beamer, who has the ability to do that for the bowl? They have almost no working mics. Maybe if we keep bringing it up, he will finally get the hint.
I don't think they need to add more mics. They just need to fix the mics they have.
I mean,
don't even try to expand. Just fix.
We've talked about it enough. We just made mention of it.
If I was making a bet, never going to happen.
Right?
Nope.
All right. This is one last email. And this is from my friend Chrissy 2 Scoops.
Oh, yeah, we know that guy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. First question. I got a couple for Larry David. All right. He wants me to read these. He sent them in. Don't get mad at me.
Yeah.
Question number 1.
I can just picture him sitting here watching TV.
Okay, you ready?
Like this, Chris?
How's he keep his head so shiny?
DQ ice cream.
Oh! Ding, ding, ding. Yes, all right. Question number 2. Why didn't you stop for ice cream when you drove by the other day? Right? You know, listen.
Legit question.
It is I've been late a few times. I'm like, damn, I should have left a little earlier because I could have stopped and got an ice cream. But do you have an answer for that?
Well, I was talking to Bob on the phone. I didn't want to, stop and talk.
Oh, and Chris. Bob can talk. Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to stop and talk to Chris.
Okay, here's the last one, and this is a good one. And here we go. Number 3. Do you feel any pressure to beat/compete with Travis Hydar in particular as the rivalry has built up the last couple seasons? Now, if you don't think there's a rivalry, last year we had discussed before the show, and I just call it like I seen it with my eyes, that you guys were duking it out a lot.
Yeah.
And you guys had just brought that over to here.
Yeah, I mean, of course there's pressure, right? Like you want to do good. You put a lot of time and money into your car, and you want to compete because, I mean, I don't want to go to the racetrack unless I have a chance of winning, right? Mm-hmm. So you put yourself in that best position. And Travis, those guys, they're on the top of their game as well. And, I mean, Travis and I have been pretty friendly. I think we kind of root each other on, right? Because we're the greasy street stock guys, right? Like we're the we're not supposed to do anything, right? And it's kind of cool, right? Like I've watched, and I think the more that people talk about Hydar, the more other competitors get kind of pissed off,
right?
And some of the stuff they do to that kid is crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you see it and you're like, what did you do so wrong?
Yeah.
That these guys just drive you like that, you know? And But yeah, I mean, of course, like Stafford keeps pushing and pushing that rivalry, and I mean, it's fun.
Well, it's a great story.
It is.
I mean, you were leading the points up this week, and I know you fell back but I mean, that all could change next week again.
Sure.
I mean, you win last week, he wins this week. It's such a feel-good story for that division.
Yeah, to have both of you guys come in there and immediately be competitive,
right?
And really battling points. I mean, serious point contenders. It's amazing. It's awesome.
You've been probably, even though you've only won once.
Yep.
Just from the outside looking in and watching every week, you've been one of the more dominant cars there on a limited late model.
Yeah. Well, even last week when Aaron Plemons was in here and we said it was your first win of the season, he was like, he's only won once so far.
Right. It's and that goes back to BFR, right? Like Bob, it's a beautiful car. If you ever saw the car, like when that thing was first done, like you guys came and looked at it, and I mean, the thing's gorgeous, and and he backs that up with knowing how to set it up, and and you just got to do the best you can.
Yeah, and it's been a great little. I know you don't call it a rivalry, and it seems like you don't want to, but
that's for us to do anyways.
Right? Yeah,
rivalries are for the fans.
Yeah,
right.
It's great to watch you guys go back and forth. I mean, like when I started watching that feature, I'm thinking, wow, Hydar's up there and Jason's back there. That was my first thought when I seen the lineup.
Right.
It was nothing else. It wasn't where is Lavoie or where is this guy or that guy.
Yeah.
I seen the gap and I said, oh boy, he has some work to do.
Yeah, I mean,
to catch Hydar.
And all day, right? Like we go back and forth, and the cars are both fast. And you look forward to I mean, we didn't have heat races, but you look forward to that feature, and to get cut short like that, it sucks.
No, for sure. I mean, I feel like you and Hydar's performance combined is almost a feel-good story for it. I know you're running limiteds now, but it's almost a feel-good story for the street stock guys who are like constantly, seen as like the bottom tier, so to speak. The scrappy division, but for you guys to just move up a level and immediately battle for the points lead, I mean, those guys all got to think like, oh, we ran with those guys. Like, we have talent in this division.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that'll bring more competitors,
right.
Yeah, right, for sure.
Hell yeah, man. So keep up the great work. I'm just going to say that now because you guys have been on your game.
Thanks.
For sure. All right. That's all I've got. Thanks for the emails, and special thanks to Ed Marcel, Firewood, and Land Clearing. I do appreciate you guys very much.
All right, let's go. It's time to get a little chippy now. It's that ever popular weekly pick'em section. Here we go. All righty. Well, the hot seat is still in the lead.
Oh, we're closing it though.
Rob's come up to my level here. Remy and Diego battling out in the basement. Everybody got at least something right, though.
They're not too far in the basement, though. They're about to climb up the stairs, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, only one person picked somebody in a division that was not competing, though. Good old Diego. Oh, yeah, whatever.
Never fails.
All right, so the order this week will be Rob, then Jason, then me, then Remy, and then Diego. Yes, because you picked somebody that did not actually race.
I did that on purpose.
I don't think you did. All right. Rob, what you got?
All right, let me rip them off for you here. I got Mikey Jr. in the SK mods at Stafford.
Chalk.
I mean, is it though?
Yeah.
He's not been running the absolute best, but I think he's going to come back this week, all right?
Okay.
At Seekonk in the Bandolero Bandits.
Wow.
I'm going Landon Salamito.
Oh, that's chalk.
That's a good pick. It is chalk, though.
That is chalk.
Confirmed.
Is it that chalky?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Even Bonssa agrees.
Yeah. Okay, you kind of right, though. Waterford's SK Lights, Nick Hovey.
Wow.
Are you going to say it? No? Okay. Well, let me throw one more at you. Thompson, SK Light, Nick Hovey.
Oh, my God.
And in the Touring Series to chalk it to the absolute max, I went with Thompson, the Mod Tour, and Patrick Emmerling.
That's not chalk.
No? I guess we'll have to wait and see.
All right, dude. Good job by you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got, Jason?
So, wait a minute. I thought we weren't supposed to pick these guys over here, right?
No, you can't.
Oh,
Everybody,
I can't.
everybody's people they can't pick is different.
Okay.
Those are the
gotcha.
ones specific to you.
All right. So Thompson 604 mods. I had Keith Rocco.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Stafford Street Stocks. I'm gonna go with my boy Jason Raymond.
Very good.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, Waterford. Oof. So I guess I'll go SK's Eric Burnt.
Well, that's a good pick.
Seaconk Trucks Rick Martin.
Quality pick.
And Mod Tour, gonna go with Ron Silk.
All right. Not a bad selection there. Well done. All right. I'm up next here, huh? I'm going Thompson Mini Stocks, Dave Trudeau. Stafford SK, Tyler Chapman.
Ooh.
Speedbowl Mini Stocks, Andrew Krisminski. I'm going back to the crafty veteran Dave Darling. Pro Stocks. Hopefully I'll see that one in person. And then give me Justin Bonsignor in the tour race. Those are your 5 winners. Remy, over to you.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, let's see. So
Unless you're going to pick everybody that's already been picked.
screw you.
I hope she just reads your picks off verbatim.
Like she does every other week.
Pretty much.
So Thompson, SK Lights, Nick Hovey, Stafford, late model, Alex Fern, Waterford Trucks, Jason Beal, Seaconk Trucks, Jake Veneta.
What happened?
Veneta?
Yeah, you got it.
Veneta.
There you go.
And then I'm going with Whelan, Thompson, and I'm also going with Patrick Emley.
Okay, well, he ain't winning.
All right, Diego, what do you got, buddy?
All right. Thompson, late model, Brian Tagg. Stafford, limited late model, Jason Lafayette.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Listen, we have a slogan here. Our guests win races, so
Yeah.
keep up.
And he had a bad week, so he's
Keep the
gonna,
good
he's gonna
mojo.
be
That's true.
Yeah.
That
he's
is
going to
true.
have a good starting
you're right.
spot, much better. Speedbowl, I'm going Super X. Greg Moran Jr. Okay. Seaconk, Legends, Rowdy Burns. Okay. The Touring Series, I'm going Mod Tour.
You're not picking somebody at Seaconk on Saturday.
I should?
Well,
Well, you ain't even going, apparently.
Can I
oh, that's
switch it?
true. He's not going. So no, you already said it. But
Okay.
Bad job by you.
Mod Tour,
Very bad.
Tyler Ripkema.
Oh.
Wow.
What in the...
Poor Tyler.
Oh, if he wins, we's having a party.
I'll be shutting my phone off.
Oh, you know I'm going to
Yeah.
be gassed up if he wins.
Yeah, that thing ain't rolling back on the trailer.
Oh, don't say that, bro.
All right. Listen, huge thanks to our friends over there at Northeast Truck and Off-Road for sponsoring the weekly pick'ems for a bulk of the season. And still a week or two left with them at the helm.
All right.
Right now, it's time for little Riley Generators Pop Culture Minute. All right, Diego, I got a good one for you here, buddy. I don't know if you know this. Do you know these guys? I think you would. You're old like me. You remember these guys?
No clue.
Seriously?
Yeah, who are I mean,
Jason? That's Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Oh, yeah, Daryl Hall and John Oates.
One of the
yes.
most popular duos in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Tons of hits.
Got nice chests.
Nice chest hair. Yeah. I think this is from the 70s. That's a quality mustache.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That is premium stuff right
So
there.
they were big stars in the 80s, 70s, and 80s.
Thought it was Wham.
Now, did you know? Did you know that John Oates, he spent some time over there at Stafford Speedway?
Really?
Yeah. This is him right there.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah. He rented the track. I was working with my friend Fran Lawler. Was telling me how he was big into racing IMSA back then, and he would rent the track for the day, and then would like hang out at night and be a guest of the track. So he did that a couple of years. This is from 1985. That's Ed Yarrington.
I was going to say, is that Ed Yarrington?
Yep. And that's Jackaroot, the legendary Jackaroot there on the far right. And then it looks like he did it the year before as well, because he's in a red fire suit there, and he is in a white one here, which I believe is from 1984.
Why is he so angry?
Yeah, well, he was like, he was the hard ass, I think, out of the two. So And then this picture I love here only because it's with the legendary Howie Hodge, who I miss greatly. He was just the best. So, yeah, little pop stars.
Wow, that's cool.
Sitting in some modifieds
good job, Sydney.
over at Stafford Speedway. Yeah, always kind of neat. So there's your pop culture minute. Now it's almost time to give away some money, Diego. But before that, you know how our friends over there at Myers Creamery like to help us out here, and they're thrilled that we have Larry David in studio with us.
Chris C2 scoops.
So let's find out. Find out what's on tap, shall we?
Oh, here we go. Bye, Sid.
See ya. All right, so that's what's happening here. So we got a big event here tomorrow at Thompson. Me and Fro are going.
Yep.
Stafford's got their weekly event. Seaconk's back at it Friday and Saturday. We will be there Saturday. Bonsa, you coming with us?
Possibly.
That's a no right there.
That's a no.
No, I wouldn't
I
say
think
no.
that's a probable.
All right, I believe you, but if Diego said that,
Diego's
it's a
still
guaranteed
suspect,
no.
even though we gave him like a month and a half notice.
for real.
Bro, come on.
Seriously.
Come on, bro.
I mean, that's a bad job by you. Anyways, SK Light 50 at the Bowl. The trucks are back at Monadnock. The Pass is up at Oxford Plains, their home track. And Wednesday, Wild Wacky Wednesday Sundays. We love those events with 2 days of the week in their name. Always fun.
You want to talk about a lot of divisions? Thompson has 8.
Yeah.
8 divisions racing. That's a lot. Yeah.
Speaking of how late to start an event.
We might find out tomorrow.
And one of them is 150 laps.
Oh, hell
yeah.
no.
That could be interesting.
Is that race on any form of broadcast?
It's on Flow, right?
The modified
the
tour
race.
race
The tour race will be on Flow.
Oh, perfect.
Well, it's that time.
What's the time?
Well, first of all, whenever we have a new segment, Diego,
Yes.
that means our man Rob gets to have a little fun with the animation.
Okay. Ouch.
All right. So listen, live chat, get yourself ready. Similar to Who Won the Week. Now, we've done some due diligence on our end. Reminator's got a couple clips. Now, it's not exclusive. You don't have to pick just these two. You can pick anybody that races a modified this over the past 7 days. Reminator, take it away.
All right. So the first clip I have is from Stafford with the Chapman and Vassar situation.
Back to the stripe they come.
Oh, trouble front straightaway. One car up in the air. That's the Tyler.
Can we get a
Chapman
quick
car,
replay of that
and
again?
5 cars become
Is that
collected.
possible?
Yeah, do that.
Oh, trouble front straightaway. One car up in the air. That's
Man, it's hard to even say who in that wreck took the hardest hit.
You're right.
Right, was it Chapman or was it Vassar?
Because Vassar nosed in.
Yeah. 16. Not sure.
All right. What else you got?
Then I also have the Christopher situation.
We like to call him MCJ.
MCJ.
We like to call him Mike Man 8282, actually. Come on, Mike Man.
Ooh, it's probably a clip. Ouch.
Wow. All right. So, live chat, get going. Bring your votes in. It can be anybody. You can go McKennedy in the race up at Star with the Monaco Modifieds. Diego, what are you thinking?
I'm going with Chapman.
Yeah.
That was stiff.
Wow. Damn it.
That's what she said.
You guys are sick.
I know. But you at least give me some sort of sign to make sure I'm ready. Then it's,
He doesn't even know. That's the thing.
Bad. Yep. All right. What are you thinking, Remy?
I was also going to go with Chapman.
Chapman, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You get a vote. Preston's going with Chapman as well. Wow. All right. How about you, Jason? What are you thinking?
I think it was Chapman, and that was hard.
It was hard.
I'm trying to get
Stiff.
All right.
He actually did an endo. Right.
Bonsa, what do you got?
I'm going to pick one that wasn't shown. Ron Midford Jr. in the SK Lights.
Oh, that was a good
He
one.
got loose in turn 3 and overcorrected and went right front into the safer barrier really hard. That was with like 5 laps to go in the race. So I'll give him that one.
Yeah, my man Kenny's put in like 5 votes for Mikey Jr.
Who?
Who else?
He put Michael as one message, then Junior, then Junior is my pick, then said Junior again.
Who's that, Kenny?
Yes.
Kenny, just vote once, guy. Come on. Settle down, Beavis.
Michael
Jeez.
Christopher Jr., Mike Sr.'s son.
Thanks, don't give any ideas.
Repeat
82.
offenders of multiple votes will just, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great segment, man. Worth $500. That'll help somebody a lot. It's great little segment.
I'm torn right now here.
Are you really?
Yeah.
It's a hard choice.
Who are you between?
Chapman and Mikey Jr.
Yeah. You just got to make sure you just see the wreck for what they are.
I know.
And take the wreck that was what it's meant to be.
I'll go with Junior.
It's tough.
Bonssa, did you pick?
I said Ron Midford Jr.
Oh, that's right.
All right. Rob, how you doing over there in the chat?
Man, this is a good one.
Yeah, it's hard because I actually
All
have
right.
to like be serious about
if
counting out duplicate votes.
We need to have everybody in the chat's cooperation here. So I mean, once you vote, just let it roll until the end, so that we can do this efficiently. And you know,
Yeah, there's some dough on the line here.
Seriously,
everybody wants to win this one because it could be a huge help for everybody.
Right.
Yeah, so try not to screw this up. I want to keep this real nice. It's going to be great every
All
week.
right. Well, if you want to cut the chat votes now and then tell me yours all, we could have a total here.
yeah. Why don't we? All right, here, let me see that, Rims. All right, Rob, I will. Yeah, everybody, let's go around and say, give Rob your vote,
Yep.
and I'll make sure if somebody else comes in.
Yeah.
Diego, go ahead.
I'm saying Chapman.
All right.
Chapman.
Preston was Chapman.
I'm Chapman.
I picked Midford.
Wow.
I went with Mikey Jr.
Oh, yeah.
You have to vote, Rob. No other votes came in.
All right. I am also putting in my vote for Chapman, by the way.
Okay.
Here is the total of the first modified hard hit of the week. I always love it.
I'm
New
excited.
segment, man. New animation. I mean, just absolute fantastic. Here we go. 1 vote for Matt Vassar. 1 vote for David Arute. 1 vote for Ron Midford. 5 for Mikey Christopher Jr. And the winner of hardest hit of this week, Tyler Chapman with 11 votes.
Wow. All right. Good job for that.
The only card that was up in the air, so. You know, Chapman, congrats on wrecking it big, buddy.
Yeah.
Congrats.
I was about to say, what do you say? Congrats and sorry?
Hey, sorry about the car, but, you know, you get 500.
Oh, thanks
All
to
right,
Cause, too, man.
Yeah, so big thanks to Kaz for helping us out with this and really being the backbone for this promotion. We're excited to. I'll get in touch with the Chapmans.
Diego, you got to stop your brother. He's gonna.
What's going on
I
here?
want to get a car just to win
So he
this
can
one
wreck
of
it
the
on
show.
purpose.
Listen, yeah, he gets a car, he'll wreck some people.
Oh, it's a great segment. I'm excited for this every week.
All right, well, live chat, keep at it now because we still have one more piece of business to
I
get
gotta
to
do this
here.
again.
Yeah,
Holy.
yeah, it's a lot of counting for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, we have faith in you. Math is hard, but
It
you got it
is.
under control.
Counting is harder.
All right, it's that time.
Who are you?
Brought to you by Skate It. We count it right.
We count it right.
Giddy up.
Giddy up. All right, something different.
All right, what are you thinking? Who won the week?
For me,
Yeah, I did have a couple names down. I had Max Zackham, and I also had Blake Barney, and I had Wayne Corey Jr., and I had Travis Hydar, and
Meg Fuller.
Oh, Meg Fuller's a great one. Yeah, of course.
She's going to get some votes. I'm
Raphael Lassard.
Raphael Lassard.
Matt O'Brien, Nima, 35-year career.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
Yes,
yeah, that's a great one.
Yes.
Oh, John Pulio for going down to the bowl and kicking everybody's butt.
Yep.
Yeah, that's some good ones.
Heck yeah.
You know, it's whew. Again, I'm torn between two now.
I know who I'm picking.
Same.
Yeah.
To me, it's Barney. It's my two would have been Barney or Zackham.
Yeah.
And Zackham's it.
Mine's Meg or Zachem.
Yeah.
As a video guy, I got totally wrapped up in that moment, and I love when there's somebody wins a race and the whole crowd goes nuts.
Oh yeah.
The moment with her and Dad was great.
Talked yourself right into it.
But Max had a similar one.
Yes.
And that's the biggest SK race every year is the SK 5K at Stafford Speedway. And so I'm giving it to Zachem.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is my pick, but Travis Hydar too.
Yeah, I said
Oh,
him.
you did say
Yep.
Travis?
So what are you thinking?
That's who Jason's going to pick, Travis Hydar. I'll take Hydar for 100, please. Heck yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people that could win the week this week.
Right.
Bonsa, what are you thinking?
I got to go Zachem. He's been racing for a long time, and he finally got the win he deserved. Biggest race of the year, first SK win.
Yeah.
Moment with his father, who's been at it for a very long time. I think it's got to be Max Zachem.
It was a huge win.
Yeah,
it was huge.
Right.
Yeah.
Huge for his career.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means, but
It's
just
extremely validating for him.
It really is.
Right.
And for his family.
Yes.
I would love to go Blake Barney because that is an amazing story for those guys. But the Zachem win feels so not only calculated, but it's also such a milestone win. Not only for him, but also the track.
Yes.
He did become the 100th individual winner in the SK mods. I'd probably have to put the vote for him this week.
Jason, what do you got?
I think I'm going to go with Meg Fuller.
Yeah.
Raced against her in the street stocks, and is this her second win?
Second win at Stafford. Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's huge, right? Like
for sure.
Tough to win in that division.
Preston, what do you got? He's going with Meg Fuller too.
That's great.
Oh, it's going to be tight. It looks like here, Rob.
Yeah, that's
huh?
great, man.
You'd think that, wouldn't you?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, we had to check and see if Kenny voted 38 times again.
Well, I don't say.
No,
No, he did good this time. Good job.
Yeah, no, he's good.
Did Remy pick?
Oh, Remy.
Come on, Nader.
What, you planned
Zachem.
it? Okay.
I was doing eeny, weeny, miny, mo in my head, okay?
You
Mind your business.
Wow.
Eeny weeny.
Physically, you have
Great.
to act it out.
What would she say? Eeny weeny?
I think it's eeny meeny, right?
Yeah. What did you say?
Eeny weeny.
That's what she said.
Oh, that's really
All right.
offensive.
All right, what do you got, Rob? What are we looking at here?
Did Remy put a vote in? I feel like it was lost. Did
Yeah,
she actually say?
Zachem.
She said
Okay,
Zachem.
okay. Here we go.
Did you pick one, Rob?
I did. I put in one for Zachem.
Okay.
Fran said weenie. Is that the vote?
No, he's
Yeah, I know. He got Zachem. All right, here we go. Now, you might think it was actually going to be a close race this week, but it's not.
Okay.
There's only 3 names on the list as well. Blake Barney has 1. Meg Fuller has 5. There wasn't enough names to make this climatic, so I'm just going to say it. Max Zachem wins the week with 12 votes.
Wow. Good job by him. All right, everybody. Another action-packed show is in the books. Thank you all for tuning in. We like to tell you, you're going to want to go to those socials now because, Remy, as you just got a little whiff of.
Little?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, my.
Diego, go.
One of the best parts, I want to thank Fowler's Auto Wrecking for the weekly update. Of course, Waddell Communications for the Nostalgia Nugget. Hoosier Tirees for the Popcorn Stat Chat. Broadbrook Heating and Cooling for Did You Know. Ed Marcel Firewood and Lane Clearing for Viewer Mail. DRC Electric for the Chalkboard Chatter. Northeast Truck and Off-Road for the weekly Pick'ems. Riley Generators for the Pop Culture Minute. Of course, Myers Creamery for What's on Tap. Skake It LLC for Who Won the Week. Stafford Speedway, JDL Motorsports, Serve Pro of Norwich for all the point standings. Thanks, guys. Of course, Midstate Site Development for the Quote of the Week and the Stat Drop. Can't forget about Monaco Ford for the results ticker. Kaz's Custom Auto for the new modified hard hit of the week. And congrats to Mr. Chapman. Of course, Seacon Grand Prix for firing up the hot seat. Special guest, hot shoe of the limited late models, Jason Lafayette. Thanks for joining us, pal.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Hell yeah. Special thanks to Bonza and Preston for always helping out, as always, in the podcast. Vault Productions. Man, this studio is badass, so much appreciated there. And last but not least, all you podcast members, I know I say it every week, but I really do mean it. Thanks for the live chat popping off tonight. You guys are great. Till next week, I'll see you.
I want to say a special thank you to Yankee Racers, Stafford Speedway, Monaco Tri-Track Series, Race Day CT, and Racing America for the videos. Also, a big thank you to Fran Lawler, Howie Hodge, Renee Dugas, and Dave Mavla-Jonas.
Oh, you almost had it.
For the photos tonight.
All right, everybody, chocked full of action all week long. All 4 Southern New England tracks are in action. We'll see you next week. Take it easy.